Shirts versus Skins is back, episode 11. We have a great episode in store for you guys today. We're going to be talking about some boxing, the boxing world, once again, just very hot at the moment. We're going to bring you guys some UFC previews and reviews, and we're going to get into soccer, which we haven't gotten into in a long time, so I know a lot of you guys have been missing that content. And we're also going to go through the NFL, and we might give you guys a take on some mid-season awards that we have for you guys. So here we go. First up,
Yes, sir.
we got boxing, the massive event that was Tyson versus Jones. The whole world was watching. I see Tigu shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head?
Because I'm like a boxing purist, and seeing these two washed motherfuckers fighting, I don't even want.
Washed?
Go ahead.
I don't know about washed.
Bro,
Listen,
are you serious?
They're not in their prime, but Tyson looked good.
Dude,
he looked good.
That is so disrespectful, bro.
It is so disrespectful.
Why would you start off like that, bro?
Honestly, you saying that I want to box you now, bro. That ass.
Listen, with the money Nate Robinson made to get knocked out, I'm willing to fight anyone for that type of money, bro. 100%. You can knock me out right away.
Call me Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
How much did he get paid? Did you guys see the check or something?
He got like a guaranteed 600,000. I know.
That's not worth it, bro. Now. That's not worth it.
That's not worth it.
That's not worth it.
Your mind?
But he was getting paid millions, and now he's getting paid this, and now, bro, he is going to have he's gonna live with that for the rest of his life. That's embarrassing.
Dude, listen, in society nowadays.
Let's just go back. Let's restart. Tyson versus Jones. Let's start over there, bro. Let's start over there. Let's be less disrespectful. First of all, it's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, bro. Just to see him back, like me, bro. I never watched a Mike Tyson fight in real time. I'm saying, that was iconic, bro. See him in his black trunks coming out with Tupac playing in the back, bro. That's crazy to see in 2020. Then you got Roy Jones Jr., who we all know for 10 years was the pound for pound king. So to see him and Mike Tyson in the same ring together, and to not look like they were completely washed out. I mean, they were 54 and 51 years old, and they went 8 rounds. Well, at least Mike looked like he can go 12 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, bro, that was iconic. I don't care if they're 85 years old, bro. That was iconic, and it went as perfect as it could have. Nobody got knocked out. Nobody got hurt, and we all know Mike won. They made it 8 rounds for a reason. That's why I posted. It was obviously going to be a draw from the beginning, I thought. So, bro, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I loved it. It was. Go ahead.
When the news first broke that this fight was going to happen, I was excited, of course. Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer of all time, who I think is the GOAT. Muhammad Ali, God rest his soul. Prime to prime, I think Tyson is the GOAT, but that's an argument another day, I guess. I was excited, but as the days were nearing, then I was seeing this guy Jake Paul and Nate Robinson was gonna fight on that card, and it wasn't even a boxing match; it was an exhibition, which is basically, when I looked at the rules, it was just a glorified sparring match. I lost interest, I really did. I tuned in, but I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, I tuned in and 5 minutes later, I quit. I couldn't watch that shit. That shit was awful.
You didn't even give it 5 minutes based off your tweet. You instantly turned it off.
That shit was whack.
It wasn't horrible, man.
I
mean, Mike Tyson was
throwing
throwing some serious punches.
Sparring with two.
There was no
greats.
Dude, if one of them had a cut, they stopped the fight. If someone got knocked
that's not
down
true.
Or out, they stopped the fight.
No, he's right.
Those are the rules.
They were gonna stop it for a cut.
This is sparring.
I thought that was put out. I thought that was
Nah. But listen.
Not true.
No. But listen to you. If you can go to Tyson Ranch, right, and watch Mike Tyson spar any all-time great, it could be Roy Jones, it could be Holyfield, it could be anybody. You wouldn't pay like $60 to watch that? Right now? Just spar, hard spar. Mike Tyson and Holyfield.
If Mike Tyson
You wouldn't-
fought in a real boxing match where motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out, yes. But what they did with the rules and stuff, that I didn't like it personally, and it showed in the
You
fight.
didn't answer
I
my
mean, people
question,
liked
though.
it.
You wouldn't pay $60 to just watch them.
If it's a real fighting, if it's a real boxing match,
hard sparring.
yes.
That's what it
If
was.
it's just a
You
hard
wouldn't even watch them
Saturday.
sparring.
It was the hard
some
spar.
sparring matches. Some sparring matches really get like intense. So maybe
Yeah.
I'm just saying what we saw this weekend was not good.
Did you watch
It's
the
not
whole
good.
fight?
No,
You just
it
said you
wasn't.
could not. Did you
But
watch the
Mike
whole fight?
Tyson? No, I didn't watch the whole fight.
It was great,
watch the
bro.
fight.
It wasn't prime time.
It's iconic. We know. We get it.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, Roy
Nah,
Jones
I
Jr.
thought-
was arguably in his prime the
Who?
most talented boxer. Roy Jones Jr.
He's
in his prime.
in his prime.
Arguably the most
There are
talented
people
fighter ever.
saying that
Say
there's
that.
no debate. He is the
Yeah.
best boxer of all time,
Yeah,
or at least
that's
pound for
an
pound.
argument. That is an argument.
In his
But
prime.
it's iconic by name value. What we saw was, I personally didn't like it, but that's more so like me as a boxing purist. I like to see just
Bro, I get it. Like, obviously. Okay, but, bro, we can't even get Terrence Crawford to fight Earl Spence Jr., bro.
that's true.
This is boxing.
That's
This has
true.
always been boxing. But I'm saying, to see two all-time greats and to not, like, look like total bums out there, like
Yeah.
Nate Robinson.
No, of
looked
course
like.
not. I mean, that's another story though.
Oh, Ahmed, you're
Um,
100% right. I literally went into that expecting. I mean, Mike
Oh,
Tyson threw with power. He threw with power. He wasn't throwing
Okay. I will admit, he wasn't trying to knock him out, like, cold.
He wasn't trying to knock him out.
He was trying to hurt his
Mike
body.
Tyson,
But those body
Bro,
shots definitely.
talk about
Jones
Iron
Jr.
Mike, bro.
Jones woke up
no,
in pain.
no, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
for
he
sure.
said himself. He said it himself. He said, "Yo, his whole body's aching," and that's
Yeah.
what happens. It's Iron Mike, man. You getting body shots by Iron Mike Tyson, bro. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Absolutely. I mean, we also just can't ignore Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
No,
Because-
I
Listen,
did you guys watch it? Did you?
I
actually
did
watch
not.
that?
I tuned in
watched
a
the
little
whole
too
thing.
late.
I
That
watched
was
the whole
much
thing.
quicker than I thought. Really?
Man, nah, I didn't watch that shit at all. I was gonna subject
bro, I'm
myself
telling
to
you right now, from the first 5 seconds, I already knew what exactly was going to happen. I was in shock to see Nate Robinson start off a fight like that, running at his opponent. Bro, he looked like
I thought it was a
child.
street fight.
He looked like, bro,
thought it was-
like-
You
he
ran.
looked like he never fought in a day in his life.
I mean,
Total
Yeah, no-
embarrassing. I don't care how much he got paid, unless it was like double-digit $1 million or something like that.
That's a lot of
worth
money,
it.
bro.
It's not worth it. 600K is not worth it.
Bro, but
You
he
get
embarrassed
for
himself.
the rest of your life. Your kids
That's
can't even
his
go to school, bro. These kids can't go to school for the next year or so.
those
Got
memes.
knocked
are
out a
crazy,
23-year-old obnoxious YouTuber that everybody hates, and you got flatlined. bro.
That's tough.
Nah,
And then
credit
the
to Jake.
reaction was probably just as worse as the actual knockout.
Bro, people are
100%.
I'll say
ruthless.
that.
On social media, people are ruthless.
Bro, and
But
bro,
he-
his
they
own
don't-
teammates, Steph Curry, like that was shocking, you know.
He should have expected it though. I mean, listen, what you're
That's-
saying, I didn't watch the fight, but if what you're saying is true, who the hell goes into a boxing fight running? Did he not
Bro.
have a training camp? Did he
That's what
not
I'm
like? I
saying.
saw a few clips. He
And
was
then-
like literally.
I seen
He
a
got
few
knocked
clips as
down.
well.
He got knocked down. Got right back up. Started swinging. Like relax. Like does he have
He was-
coaches
bro.
anywhere? What's going on?
Yeah, but the
He's-
dude just started
he's-
boxing in like the last couple months. He's not.
Come
Like, this guy
on,
Jake
bro.
Paul's been doing.
Don't make
Yo,
an excuse.
give
bro.
me
That was
stop. Give
listen,
me a
bro.
training camp. 2 months. Not even. Give me 1 month of training
Look at this
camp.
guy.
I just need to match Nate Robinson's weight, and I'll fight Nate Robinson for 50K, no problem. 25K,
Bro, if
no
Nate
problem.
Robinson looked like
Give me
that,
1 month of a camp.
you give me a week. But I'm saying that's not even the point. Like he just looks so unprepared, and do not put him as the example of athletes trying to cross over, especially NBA
No.
players, because he was
Nah.
not prepared. He was like just trying to get paid, bro. And
100%.
and if he's dealing with issues like money wise, no, okay, that's a whole different problem. But bro, he from the first 5 seconds, I already knew this is gonna be bad. He got knocked out so bad, bro. He was out for 5 minutes. He tried to get up on the stool, fell back again.
Damn.
By
bro.
He got
23-year-old
stretchered out.
obnoxious YouTuber.
He got like stretch it out, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty sure.
Hey,
I seen it.
honestly though, credit to Jake Paul. This is his second fight, I believe.
Come on, bro.
And listen,
Can I say
he
something?
at least has
Go
his
on.
head in the right place and knows what he's doing in terms of not being completely reckless when in that ring. And
I'll
he's
give you
calling out the right people to get the money done.
He looks good. Listen, for a casual, he looks really good. For a casual. Of course, when you go against someone like a professional fighter or
that.
even
You're not
an
putting him in there
amateur,
with Conor McGregor, bro. If that's what you're trying to say.
get that out of there. But I'm going to tell you this. These motherfuckers, these YouTube guys know how to market themselves. Because
100%.
I guarantee you the amount of money this guy got for this fight is more than some guys that do this for a living
Yeah.
got their whole life. So
Well,
credit to him. These guys are marketing geniuses, and it's just insane. It's insane. Me, as like I said, it just goes to show how shit the sport got. Boxing, man. When this is probably the biggest boxing fight, or arguably one of the top biggest main events in this year.
Definitely
And these
is.
guys are YouTubers, and Nate Robinson's a ball player. It just goes to show him boxing is my first love. In combat sport, boxing my first love. And they did it to themselves. They do it to themselves. I apologize. With all the BS decisions, all this stupid shit that be going on, all the politics, the guys who should fight don't fight. This is what happens. You're ruining your own sport, and you got guys that are taking advantage of their clout and just fighting and getting all this shit.
But let me ask
me, as like I said, as a boxing purist, I hate it.
Can I ask you a question though? Do you feel as if, like, I'll go as far as saying this event got more viewership than Lomachenko's bout, and
Definitely.
And
No,
do you think
but-
the fact that a lot of these people who aren't too into the sport are tuning into this knowing it's not going to be too difficult to decipher? Like, these are literally the fights where it's like, he's throwing harder, he's going to win. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, Lomachenko's losing in the first 5 rounds, he's going to come back. It's like, yo, he's throwing harder, he's going to win the fight. Do you think that plays a part into it?
Maybe. Possibly. I mean, when two people are not literally professionals, there's an entertainment value to it. So people go into boxing looking for knockouts. That's it. Everyone loves it. It's MMA and every combat sport. It's knockouts. That's the shit that brings people in. So of course, and look what happened. This was the most trending thing of recent. Him getting knocked out, all the memes, all the stuff like that. So I'll say this. This is good in one sense, is that it brings people towards boxing, like as a sport, looking at it. Maybe some people watch this and be like, oh, I like this sport. Let me get into it. Let me see the real professionals. Guys like Lomachenko, guys like Terrence Crawford, guys like Errol Spence, all these guys. So that's a good thing. And there's money to be made in this sport. We know it. So I guess it was cool. It was I guess.
I mean, bro, it was good to see Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor is suicide.
Yeah.
Dylan Dennis, I would watch that. I hate both of them. Someone's getting knocked out.
Dylan Dennis is not like a striker though.
He's not.
Dylan Dennis is not a striker. He's a jiu-jitsu.
I'm saying,
guy.
bro, give him like 6 months.
Maybe.
He definitely has the upper hand.
Listen, these guys get them. Listen, Jake Paul can get their money. He's exploiting these guys, these casuals, these little kids, his top viewership. He's getting money for it. Congratulations. Like I said, these guys are geniuses, marketing geniuses. And also, what did people expect going into this fight? This guy, Nate Robinson's like 5'2".
No, hold up.
What's his reach?
They had similar reaches. They had similar reaches. I expected Nate Robinson to do better, bro. I mean, we're talking about.
I did too. He's a professional athlete. These guys, like
come on.
That shit's embarrassing.
He looked like he never picked up a ball in his life or anything.
Bro, you're telling me he never got into a scrap with someone growing up over a basketball game, bro?
But he kind of looked like it though. He looked like he was he was in a street fight, jumping to get going, like rushing towards them. So,
out of fear though.
Yeah.
That was all out of fear. That was panic.
Listen, you got his shit knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, on national, like, pay-per-view.
Oh, that shit was trending. Like I
Versus
said, people on social media are ruthless.
Bro, I
This
saw a
motherfucker is
meme
crazy.
where it was Mike Tyson getting interviewed after his fight, and you just see Nate Robinson in the background laying flat, bro.
Laying his ass down. People are
It-
sick, man. Honestly, I'm kind of sick to my stomach even we're talking this long about this shit, man.
Because
It's
we got a
entertaining.
real boxing match this week, bro.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
Talking
you.
about like
Let's
pound
go.
for pound fighters now. We got a top 5 pound for pound fighter. My guy, Errol Spence Jr. I've
Yes,
always
sir.
been a Crawford guy, but I'm sorry, Errol Spence is my guy. It's been
You like both? Why can't you like both?
my guy, Errol Spence Jr.
Why can't you like both?
welterweight champ versus Danny Garcia, who is always going to be a tough fight. He's talented, he's tough, but personally, I think this is the perfect match,
Great fight.
perfect
Great
fight for Errol Spence Jr. to show exactly how good he really is.
Mhm.
Kind of showed that with Kell Brook back in England.
Yep.
With Sean Porter, it was a close fight, but he showed how tough he was and the heart of a champion. This one, he's going to show everything, that he's the best 147 on the planet, and we're going to see this Saturday on the 5th,
I didn't even know this fight was happening.
It's this Saturday?
I swear.
December 5th.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
this Saturday. It's this weekend. I didn't even know this fight was happening. I was watching television. I just seen a commercial. And my brother
Been
was
waiting for
here.
this
He was
for a
like,
while, bro.
I was like, bro, what? These dudes are fighting? Errol Spence,
Big fight,
Danny
big
Garcia.
fight.
That's a fight. That's a
Big
fight. I was gassed. I was
Big
so
bro,
happy
bro.
finding.
And for the people that don't know, Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia, and he beat the
Beat
I
the
like Mikey
shit out of him.
Garcia, and
I like him
and
too.
Garcia was coming up,
heavy.
like two weight
Yeah, it was
divisions.
too heavy
I
for
get
him.
it, but he beat up on his little brother.
Mike-
So I'm pretty sure Danny Garcia is gonna go in there, be like, "Yo, you got my brother. You're not gonna get me." So it's just
Yes.
more storylines. It's a great fight anyway. But
And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure this is Errol Spence's Jr.'s first fight from the car accident.
yeah, from the car accident.
Oh, that's
everybody's-
something you got to look into, man. That's his.
Well,
bro.
I mean, but I'm saying if you're close to like Earl Spence Jr. and you follow him and all that, he looks better than ever. He looks, bro. You're gonna see him on Saturday. You'll be like, yo, I've never seen him look like skinnier,
Hope so.
or he looks ripped. He's not. He's totally
Listen.
ripped. He's ready to go. And bro,
Mhm.
it's possible. He's better than ever.
Maybe bro. I remember when the news broke of that car
No.
accident, and then the video came out. This guy should be glad that he's alive first.
He's so lucky
And
his
maybe-
seatbelt was not on.
Like
He would have been dead. He would have
it's
been dead.
insane. He
Earl
would have been
Spence
dead.
Jr.
You're right. So you're right. Maybe he comes out of this situation feeling like, dude, this experience, like, oh my God, bro, I was about to die. I'm about to put my heart, some blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, and I'm gonna be better than ever. That could be it.
sometimes- I mean, sometimes people come out of these. It depends on how you react to the situation. Sometimes people come out of the situation with newfound confidence. I mean,
Mhm.
if you saw, not to go too far off topic, but the F1 crash, that was, I
Mhm.
forgot the driver's name, but
Yeah, I
car
saw that,
split in
bro.
half. Car exploded. He got saved by this little thing that they have. I forgot what they
What's the name?
called it.
And
But yeah,
yeah.
if you see him
Bro,
on Twitter, he seems happy. You know, he's making the best of the
Insane.
situation because he's alive and he shouldn't be. Some
Yeah.
people say so.
It's insane for sure, and it just goes to show the testament of this guy Earl Spence Jr. First fight from a potentially deadly car accident. This guy's fighting Danny Garcia, a former
There's no
champion.
tune-ups. There's no tune-ups for Earl Spence Jr., bro.
This guy, he's insane. I love him more for this. Danny Garcia, tough motherfucker, very experienced guy, great fighter. That's gonna be a great test. That's gonna be a great test. Potentially, what happens next? If Errol Spence wins, we'll see. I think he is gonna win this fight. Maybe potentially we got Terrence Crawford next. That might be it. Hopefully. So I'm excited. I love boxing. When I tell people this all the time, boxing has so many great fighters that it shouldn't be in this situation that it is right now. so many great fights they could do.
Bro, it was
So
never
many
it was
great-
never the actual boxers. It was always
It was never.
you guys behind
I mean,
the scenes like Bob
it's all down
Arum
to
and
promotion.
those guys,
The
bro.
politics. It's the politics. The
And
politics
it's always
is
been the
ruining
politics,
it.
bro, since
It is.
back then.
So, this is great fight. Happy. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Big
Can't
fight, yeah.
wait.
It's that big fight feel.
Yes, sir.
You want to go to like the other combat sports, UFC?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Mixed martial arts.
I mean, it's been like 2 weeks or like more. I mean, we haven't talked about this in a long time. UFC 255. I guess we can start.
Hold up,
Headlining by
let me stop you for
Yeah.
a second. We're not the only ones making the transition from boxing to MMA. There's also that female boxer who's making the transition
Chris the Shields.
into the PFL.
I mean,
I believe it
we
was.
were just speaking about Earl Spence Jr. Like the girl version is Clarissa Shields. She's the best female boxer on the planet. Number one
Easily.
pound for pound. She's just like 2-time Olympic champ, world champion, like junior world champion. The resume
let me
in
ask you.
boxing is it can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
And then we
easily.
put that like
Wait, hold up. Can I ask you a question? When you sent that to the group chat, and then what did you say? Like what you quote the thing with? You said something very interesting about that. You said about who should be scared of her. Someone in the
Oh.
UFC.
It's not just Amanda Nunes and
But
they-
okay, but
they were
Amanda
even-
Nunes is
I
the
remember
top
him saying
dog,
that.
though. Come
yeah,
on.
but it's
The
not.
GOAT. Woman GOAT.
100% the
And
goat.
they were
There's no
talking about
argument.
this like last year. I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
She was at the fight. I think it was UFC two. It was the one with
She was there. I
Usman
remember
and
she was there.
Covington and Holloway and I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And, the first Alex and Holloway fight.
Yeah.
She was there. She was sitting down, and I mean, they could have squared them off right
I
there,
remember.
but she's obviously not ready right now. She's got to go. She got to
Yeah,
train.
100%.
PFL, conquer that first. There's another straight up savage over there, like beast, 155-pound Kayla Harrison, Olympic like champ, wrestling machine. So it's not gonna be easy to beat first
not.
Kayla Harrison. So we'll see. I mean, but to have someone like that it's so big for. I mean, it's kind of going under the radar, but bro, she's like now the hottest prospect in the whole sport. Just like that.
That's the
bro.
great thing about MMA. It's you can literally jump from boxing to MMA, wrestling to MMA.
It's
In
not
my
that
opinion,
easy though.
it's not easy. Don't get me
You
wrong.
can.
Some
Of course,
people
you
can
need
do
to
it.
start
I
with
think she
someone.
can, bro.
It's in
Yeah.
my opinion the greatest
athlete,
the
competitor.
greatest fighters. I'm not talking like greatest boxer. Greatest fighters want to be in MMA. If you want to prove yourself as an all-out
But, I mean,
fighter,
it's not-
you
it's not
make
that
that
they-
transition into MMA.
It's not that like they love mixed martial arts. It's that like they hear conversations, and everybody's been saying this, like Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder back then when he was champ. They were never the baddest man on the planet. It was always the heavyweight champion in the UFC. Right now, Stipe. He's the baddest man on the planet. And
He is.
and when you tell someone in boxing that, they don't like it. So I'm pretty sure Clarissa Shields, everybody in the boxing world tells her, yo, nobody, not one female can test you. But everybody in UFC and then everybody in the mixed martial arts world is saying, bro, Amanda Nunes will rip you apart. Cyborg, Valentina Shevchenko, all these.
Yeah,
So
the killers,
that,
straight
that's
killers, bro.
that's what's driving her.
That goes
MMA is
to
ruthless.
that goes to what we were saying before about how the sport of boxing is like taking a back seat now to
Yeah.
MMA.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
of course,
That's
and
because
they
Dana
just-
White,
that's
though.
it.
Dana White is
yeah,
It's shitting on
he's GOAT, man. He's
Yeah.
elite, and he says all the time he hates these promoters, talk shit about Bob Arum all the time. You know, so yeah, Chris
but he loves
Shields,
boxing.
He does like
she
boxing.
has potential. No, yeah, I think he started out as a boxing trainer in Las Vegas.
Boxing, he's training
Uh,
boxing.
Clarissa Shields. elite boxer, arguably the best female boxer ever. It's gonna take some time because at the end of the day, you can be a great boxer. Look at Holly Holm. I think Holly Holm
I was
was a
about to say
kickboxer,
Holly
right?
Holm. Holly Holm.
Boxer or a kickboxer?
She was a boxer.
I think she
the
was a
best
boxer
on the planet back then.
Look at her,
I
champion.
I think she fought in the Olympics. I think, but she was one of the best boxers, or
Yeah.
if not the best.
But also, she spent a lot of years working on her overall game because, of course, just because you're good striking doesn't mean like you're gonna. What happens if you get taken down? What happens with jiu-jitsu and all that stuff? But if you're an elite competitor and an elite athlete, you can do it.
That's what I'm saying.
When you have just a very unique skill set that Shields has, you can be great in MMA. Plus, she already has a fan base behind her. She can be a star. If she lives up to the hype, she can be a star. So this is very, very underrated. Like you said, it's going under the radar. And I also want to give credit to the women's fighting in MMA, especially in the UFC. Like they legit have an entertaining product. Like I don't want to talk bad. This might be a hot take or anything. It's like when people try and promote the WNBA. Okay, we get it. I think these women can hoop, but it's not entertaining at the end of the day. It's not. These females are entertaining as fuck. What were you saying about best fight of the year? What could it have been?
It is so far right now. It's
that's the best fight.
Yeah.
Now, that really should be female MMA fighting, especially in the UFC, should be really hold very high.
But
in terms of this women's rights and stuff. And
that's what she said really too. That's what Clarissa Shields said too. She said never in boxing will a female ever be like the actual main event on a
headlining event.
You go on UFC just 2 months ago. You had Jessica I versus Cynthia Calvillo. Like, come on, bro.
Insane.
But
it's crazy.
But they were the main event.
Yeah.
Bro, that would never happen.
Like
boxing,
you said,
so.
Like you said, Dana White.
Dana White, the same guy who said there will never be women fighting in the UFC.
Yeah, but
listen, Dana's a beast.
That was Ronda Rousey, bro.
Listen, good for him,
man.
Bro. The best thing is for him to be able to change his mind, and that was a great decision on his part. Like you said, dude, if a female is headlining a UFC event, nobody's turning away from it because they see a female headlining a UFC event.
Nope.
Not to shit on the WNBA, but if it's between a WNBA final and an All-Star game, it's probably likely that I'm tuning into the All-Star game.
I'm not even gonna
It's not even a discussion.
I was gonna say I'm not even gonna cap, but I don't even think I ever seen a WNBA game. Like I don't want to shit on them,
I've tuned into one or two.
And listen, I love shout out to my females, bro. Just keep hooping. You'll probably cook me.
100%, bro. No question.
Listen,
I would literally average 45 in that league.
I'm not watching.
I don't know if you'd average 45.
Listen, your brother
Skylar Diggins is going to stop me from scoring 45 points, bro. You think Skylar
You should have seen him met in our group chat. He's sending his high school stats. You would think he's the next freaking Zion Wilson, Andrew Wiggins, John Wall in high school.
I was posting triple doubles long before Russell Westbrook even knew what a triple double was. I was Oscar Robertson before.
They say Oscar Robertson. They say Oscar Robertson learned directly from Med. He asked him one day, Med, what do you think I should do?
Let's get back on track. UFC 255, as you were talking about, because you guys love to run away. So UFC 255, Figueiredo versus Alex Perez. Alex Perez was just happy to be there. Figueiredo takes him out.
Seriously.
Under 2 minutes.
That was easy work. Easy work.
Figueiredo now, the same night, accepts to fight Brandon.
For the next month.
Yeah, right? And he's going to fight Brandon Moreno, the true number one contender in that flyweight division. I think he annihilates Moreno. Moreno is tough, but Moreno is not nowhere. He takes too much damage anyway. Every fight is like a brawl. So except for the last one, but he messed the guy's shoulder up. So that was pretty much what happened at 255. But we got some other news. Obviously, tonight, Hamzat versus Leon Edwards is now off.
Leon Edwards.
They're gonna
not
reschedule.
off. They want to reschedule it. Yeah.
reschedule with.
I seen a tweet.
early-
Neil Magley said he might be interested in that fight.
No, but he wants to fight
They're
Hamza.
both
and
out. They're both
Yeah,
out.
They're
That's
both.
what I'm
They
saying.
both got COVID. I think.
Oh, they both?
They
Oh,
both
I thought
got
it was Leon
COVID.
Edwards.
That's ridiculous. But I don't
No,
know
no,
how
it
that
was
happened.
Hamza first, and then
Wow.
Leon got it.
I don't know how this. I don't know how that
That's
happened, but that was a
That's
really
tough.
big fight that everybody was really excited for. That's
Oh,
early
yeah.
20, early 20, early 20, early
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
What else?
But
Conor McGregor.
wait, hold up. Can we go back to Figueiredo real quick? Because I just want to say
Keep it
something
Sam
about
Figueiredo.
this. Figgy.
Can't you
This
see?
guy, he's a beast. He's a monster. He's such a monster. When I was going into this fight, I was thinking the same thing. This guy's about to get annihilated. This guy who we for Perez, right? Was it Perez? This guy was going to get annihilated. His head was going to fly to the moon. I was already mad because he was supposed to fight Cody
Garbrandt.
right? Cody Garbrandt's my guy too. I was one of the only people I think Yoni Watts can like say it. I said that he was going to beat Dominic Cruz back in 2016. I was the only one that said it. I said this guy's going to beat him. And then blah, blah, blah. We know what happened with him. He fighting TJ Dillashaw. Getting his shit knocked out twice, even though he was on
That's such
PEDs.
bullshit.
You get arrested for that. She got arrested. Like, should be stripped. Like this. That's bullshit. Like how you get PEDs. Like he literally changed Cody Garbrandt's career. He did.
100%,
After that, he was
dude.
never the same. His chin was never the same. It's like why he was on steroids, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. That's
Bro,
why TJ Dillashaw is a piece of shit. Fuck that
Who's
guy.
coming
At the time,
Who's
he's
coming
a
back
snake.
next month?
Bro,
Yeah.
Connor called it from the beginning. That dude's a snake, dude.
He's a
And
snake. He's
I
a
was
rat.
so
Fuck him.
hyped. Like I was on that Cody Garbrandt train. He's
Hell
a
yeah,
great
bro.
boxer. He's great with his hands, dude.
Striking.
And,
Hell yeah.
and that just fucking
Speed.
you could tell
Sucks,
that
bro.
ruined him. And for no reason. For no reason.
Sucks. But going back to that fight,
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt, Figueiredo, that was a tough matchup. And I love Cody Garbrandt, but that's a very tough matchup with Figueiredo. Very tough. I think he got lucky that what happened? He went out with injury. It was Cody Garbrandt, right?
Yeah.
I think he's very
Yeah.
lucky. I
And he was
think they're
cutting.
gonna meet one day. But Figueiredo's a different monster. Henry Cejudo. Did he get out at the right time? What do you think, Ahmed?
Stop it, bro.
Come on. Hey, listen, Figueiredo's a
No, but-
monster.
Nobody
Yo.
touches Cejudo, dude.
Listen, bro.
But listen,
I mean, I
That's
really
an
like
argument. Why didn't he
Figueiredo.
fight him?
He's
Why didn't he fight him?
who?
Why doesn't he come back and fight
Who?
him? Henry Cejudo.
Who?
How
Why
do you know
doesn't
he's
he
not gonna
fight
come back?
Figueiredo? I mean, I hope so.
Bro, Henry Cejudo, like I said 2 months ago, he's not coming back unless he's getting that third
Figueiredo's not
belt.
a big fight.
He's
I think
chasing.
Figueiredo's a
No,
huge fight.
it doesn't do anything for him, Cejudo,
Why not?
The money's not there.
because he should beat Figueiredo. But I'm saying, don't make me shit on.
That's exciting fight.
My guy Figueiredo. He's perfect. He's exactly what that division needs. A killer at 125, a guy who finishes his fights. So I mean, he's exactly what the UFC needs. But he's gonna beat Moreno, I think. And then the first big fight,
Yeah, I agree.
the first actual real test, I think, it's gonna be Cody. And then that's gonna be around March. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But I think that's the fight that we really get to see if he's as good as everybody really says he is. Because he's a star and he's a stud and he's a champion at 125, but we gotta see if he can beat other champions
think-
and other.
He potentially can be a star, man. The way he fights, the way he's destroying these guys.
Brazilian
People
too,
like
Brazilian.
motherfuckers that just
He's-
destroy everybody. Yeah, he got a whole country behind him. His style of fighting is exciting, destroying all these guys. That brings fans to the seats. Now, if like you said, if he beats Cody, if he beats these guys, he can build up his brand, build up his fan base. Henry Cejudo, where you at, man? Come back.
Bro,
Why not?
I don't think he wants to see Henry Cejudo either. But like
That's a
Cody Garbrandt, and then after he beats Cody Garbrandt, I'm kind of making it's not really like a prediction. It's more of a spoiler, really. He's gonna go after Peter Yan or
Maybe.
whoever has the belt at that time, and then
Peter
he's
Yan, I love Peter.
gonna if he becomes a champ at 135, then he's gonna make 135 his home. and then it's it. He'll be a double champ, a Brazilian double champ. He'll be a legend.
Oh.
But that's if everything goes right. He's still gotta take care
I
of
think it potentially could
Moreno,
happen. I think it
and then
happens.
Not-
Cody Garbrandt.
I'm not gonna lie,
think it can
man. These people jumping ship from division to division. Not that they're at fault, but because the
Bro, he
division
can't
doesn't
even
have
make-
anyone to put up against them.
It's so difficult
It's-
for him to even make 125.
Sucks, dude. Sucks. Like, you got great stacked divisions, which now that Khabib left, this division is still there. It's still stacked, and you can make a
Lightweight's
new
divi-
fight.
yeah, it's
You
so
can make a
good.
new fight every week that's entertaining there.
First
Meanwhile,
of all, you guys heard about Khabib though?
What happened?
Some breaking news. I mean, today, he posted that he's gonna I think, kind of has his own phone line, whatever, his own service or something. But
His
that's
own
not
phone
the
service?
only thing. That's
Nah,
not the
bro,
only
thank
thing.
you.
That's not the
Welcome
only
to
thing.
Shirts. No, wait. Welcome to Shirts versus Skins, where we give you the latest
Yo,
data
we
plans.
sponsored?
You can.
Bro, I'm not even done.
Are
bro.
we sponsored? The Khabib's sponsoring
That
this?
was literally
Talk to us.
like
Talk
the
to us
beginning
nice.
of what I'm gonna
Listen.
say.
Yo,
Reportedly,
Khabib better get on this.
he bought a like a fighting promotion in Dubai called the like UAE Warriors. He's gonna change that into Eagles Warriors or whatever, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna start working with Dana White. They're gonna have a meeting soon. So
Fuck
Khabib
it.
once
Listen,
again is
100%.
destroying Conor McGregor and whatever he wants to do, because now he's gonna make more money than Conor McGregor, and he's gonna be
That's
the
a fact.
richest UFC fighter of all
I
time.
just got a
Not
text
already.
message from AT&T saying they dropped their sponsorship for us. So
Damn.
thank you, Ahmed.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. It's all your fault, bro.
Alright, bro.
No,
Sponsored by-
100%. That's actually really interesting. Even though we're joking around, that is very interesting because even if Khabib is retired from fighting itself, I still want him around.
Bro,
You know, you
he's
see
gonna
guys
be
like
like
Former
a
commentator.
president of.
If he's around, that's my guy, man. I love Khabib.
So funny.
Khabib's my favorite fighter of all time. I know Khabib's your favorite fighter of all time because you be knowing his life story, personal life, what he's doing, where he's at, his phone line and stuff. But I like that. That's
Instagram,
dope.
yes,
That's
bro.
dope. I like that. And plus, if he can give a platform for these Dagestani fighters, more of them.
or
these guys
Dubai.
Look, he's filling in
Or any
his
Muslim
dad's
fighter.
shoes, bro. His dad is the
Love
one
it.
who really propelled all
Sure,
these
I
stars
mean, bro,
into the game.
he's
guy-
gonna he's,
This guy,
he's gonna change.
he's the GOAT, bro. He's the
Yeah.
GOAT. Did we have the argument of who's the UFC GOAT or MMA
Me
GOAT?
and Ahmed did. You weren't on that episode. Me and Ahmed did.
Khabib's the GOAT, and this just
100%.
solidifies it. GOAT, bro. GOAT. 100. Emoji.
That's pretty much it for UFC.
We can go into some long-awaited footy talk, soccer. It's been a while. It's been a while. Man United looking like the best team in the world. Can you believe?
see that-
First of all, what?
But
I don't
hold
know.
up. I mean, I think
Ahmed's
so.
tight. He's so.
No. I'm not even saying.
Nah, I know you're
yo,
about to say
I'm
something.
not
All right,
even.
go ahead. I'm
I'm
not
not
even
even
going.
saying anything about Manchester United or anything. I'm so like I think we would be very like we have to mention
Oh,
Diego Maradona, bro.
You're right.
Oh
Absolutely.
shit.
We would be
That
like
flew off.
just
That flew off
we
my head.
missed.
Nah, 100%.
Maradona left us 60 years old. I think it was last week, right? I don't know when, like the exact date. Obviously, we all heard about that he was having surgery, and we all expected that he would make it. He would make a full recovery, and never expect someone like Maradona to go, especially at 60 years old. But he lived such a life that he lived like 2 full lives. So,
Yeah.
all-time legend. Like some people actually have him as the greatest player of all time. That's not
There's
like
an argument there.
that's an actual argument. So we definitely lost like a real legend, not just in soccer but in the world, because everybody
In the world,
knew
man.
who he was.
Let me tell you something. Soccer players are bigger than rock stars, bro. They're bigger than rock stars.
Yeah.
You go anywhere in the world,
It's the number
they
one
get
sport
that
in the world.
attention. It is. And Maradona's loss was felt everywhere, bro. You had everyone. You had random people who never watched soccer in their lives reposting like rest in peace and stuff like that. Because this guy, there's controversies off the field, but he's a great human being, according to a lot of people. He had a heart. a big heart,
Listen,
and he entertained people on the field.
he messed up with a lot of people in the beginning, but before he passed, he made it up all. Like,
Yeah, a lot
or
of
at least
people
that's
say
what I
he
heard.
has.
So
A lot of people. That's what I'm saying.
that's all that
Obviously, I
counts.
don't know, but
Yeah, of
a lot
course.
of people have been going around saying this guy, his heart was just massive, and he's a great
Yeah.
soccer player. There's not much more that needs to be said. I will say this:
Yeah.
what people don't understand is this dude, because a lot of people take these old dudes off the GOAT list because they aren't used
Yeah.
to watching it. Back then, these guys used to play in grass fields.
Mm-hmm.
No modern training, no modern health. This dude got his legs injured so many times. He was getting fouled 10 times a game. I mean, I used to never like rate him high, but bro, I have a very big newfound respect for this guy
He's
because if you go back and watch the clips,
he's always been and like my I don't know how you would say it, but like Mount Rushmore of soccer.
mhm,
Or so he was always you have to include him because he's like a founding
Yeah.
father of the game.
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you guys said it well. Simply legend of the game. What he meant to the game. What he meant to millions of people around the world. 2020, very very horrible year. From the passing of Kobe Bryant, to passing Maradona, two goats of their respective sports. Sucks. Definitely sucks. You're right. My cousin, literally my first cousin, is named Maradona. Albanian
Wow,
named Maradona. Because
crazy.
it's just his influence on people across the world. He's in my top five. He's been in my top five throughout my literally forever. When you're talking about play style, like you really can't argue. He was Messi before Messi. The way
Yeah.
his dribbling past all these defenders, legendary moments playing for Napoli, Barcelona, of course the World Cup, probably the most iconic goal ever, the hand of God goal. Just a lot of memories in the sport that we all love. It sucks. It was very unexpected because, of course, like what Ahmed said, we heard stories of him being in a coma or having surgery,
Yeah.
but he lived that lifestyle where he had fun, but it is what it is, man. Legend of the game, and rest in peace,
His loss
Maradona,
is definitely
Diego.
felt 100%
100.
throughout the whole footballing world.
Yep.
On that note, let's get into some Champions League football.
Start with some winners, bro, because
Yes, Manchester United, right, Ahmed?
no, the reigning defending champions, I think would be the only way to start it. Listen, bro.
I mean, they are in Group A, so
Yeah, and
Champions League football, guys.
when I watched the like the team sheet come out today, like okay,
They have nothing to
obviously,
play for.
yeah, yes we do though.
They're fighting for the group still.
Oh,
They're fighting for first
our
place.
streak.
For your
We're fighting
streak.
for our streak. We have two streaks.
oh man.
We haven't not scored a goal in like I think since like December, and we have won every single Champions League game that we've ever been or not lose. I would say so. So now we are like 16 games unbeaten in the Champions League or 17 games. Ridiculous. I really wanted to keep that. If these damn youngsters would have like not kept it, but Thomas Muller finds a way. Bayern Munich always finds a way. Like I always say this, good team, great teams always find a way. And
Like Man United versus Southampton.
can you imagine, bro? Atletico Madrid, who are known for
Come
this,
on, yeah.
when they're up 1-0, they're gonna put everybody plus two more buses in the back, bro, and they're gonna pray that you don't score. Took us
You're right.
like after we put our starters in, it took us a couple plays here and there, but 15 minutes later, boom, get our goal, and then we had more chances after that. So to get out of there with no loss, to finish undefeated once again, to not have a loss, to keep that streak going.
Well, the group's not done.
Well, we have one more, but it's against some others.
Playing bums. Playing bums. Let's talk about stuff that I actually care about. Bayern's buying whatever. They're doing whatever. Atletico Madrid, how they're playing well. I think they're top of the La Liga, right? I'm pretty sure they're top of La Liga.
They're second, but they have 2 games in hand. They win those.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but-
perfect. They're playing well. Different from last season. Different from last season where they were struggling a lot. I think we even had an episode saying, "Yo, should Diego Simeone even be sacked?" I think I brought it up, but they're playing very well. Mr. Golden Boy, João Felix,
Wow,
sensational player, sensational,
He's stepped
one of the
up.
top young players in the world.
Felix has stepped up.
I love it, and shout out to Futbol Chat.
2022 World Cup. They know it's coming, bro.
2022. You know how I
They
say
know
it.
it's coming.
Bruno, Ronaldo. Who else? João
Felix.
Felix. That's like the 90s Bulls. They're coming for that shit. And I love it. I love João Felix. I want him at United. I meant when he was in Benfica, people were calling him the next Ronaldo. To me,
It's actually Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, and Bernardo Silva. And then Bruno Fernandes, if he wants to come in there after, Gianmartino.
Isn't some dude named Riyad Mahrez who's trash benching Bernardo Silva?
You guys talk about Bernardo Silva, bro.
Anything about Riyad Mahrez.
I love Bernardo Silva. He's one of my favorite players, too.
He's good, but
See,
how are you gonna
anything
play
about
with
Riyad
him,
Mahrez,
bro?
bro. Go ahead.
Bruno is Scottie Pippen, bro. Remember that.
Bro, Bruno might be the
Bernardo
Michael
Silva.
Jordan by
His
2022.
wife is
He
going
might be
out.
the Michael Jordan by 2022.
He's elite, bro. Stop
Baller, bro.
Stop it, bro.
Bruno Fernandes is elite.
Yes, he is. You're gonna say no?
He's a top 5 player on the planet.
Right now, Bruno Fernandes is top 5.
He's not
Shout out,
even better than
nah.
Thomas Muller.
If we're gonna talk about from when he joined United,
Top 5.
He's not better than Thomas Muller.
this guy's back with Thomas Muller, man. Oh my
Wait, am I
days! I love
wrong,
Thomas
though?
Muller, man. I swear, man, you make me go against people that I like. First it was Bernardo Silva.
First of all, you guys
then
been trying to
Thomas
buy. You guys been like ever since 2013. You guys
We
been
haven't been linked to Thomas Muller since Van Gaal was at
I'll
United.
literally find the link right now. Every single
No,
page,
He probably wrote it.
No,
I see a picture of Thomas Muller and a Man United kid.
That's cap.
You definitely wrote the link
That's
yourself,
cap.
bro.
I haven't seen a
Bro,
reliable link to
probably made the
Thomas
link
Muller
yourself, bro.
since Van Gaal. That ass. That's the only time. Honorable mention to the best.
You literally
but
signed
can I-
Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Shout out
Yeah,
Bassey,
and-
man.
Who should have been
This
in
is elite,
MLS by
bro.
then.
Are you gonna
Nah,
disrespect
yo,
Bastian
Bassey was giving
Schweinsteiger?
some good
Like-
good performances.
You guys want everybody from us. You guys probably want Kimmich in a couple of years. You want Fonzie.
You have good players. Congratulations. That's literally, if you want to shop the best players in Bundesliga, you go to Bayern because Bayern already did it for you.
Yeah,
You guys are like the Amazon of Bundesliga, bro. You just have all the
Shout
products
out.
there, and
Very
we go
easy.
shop right away.
Send it to the
talking
crib.
about?
What do you mean?
You said-
Bayern buys
Yo,
the
you
best
spit
players
facts.
in the
You spit
You
Bundesliga?
literally
Facts.
said last year
Spit
that
facts.
Jadon Sancho was like the second best player in the Bundesliga or something.
He was. Wow, there's other good players in
One.
the league. That's
Wow.
Kai Havertz.
who's top 5?
Who's
crazy. Kai Havertz, by the way, bro.
I told
Look at
you
that guy.
what he's gonna do with Chelsea.
What did he do at
Wait,
Chelsea?
He didn't
Playing
do anything.
great.
Bam,
playing
this guy's
great,
playing
bro.
great, bro. Yeah, out your mind, bro.
Name your favorite game that
Stinks.
you saw him playing. Out of curiosity.
Smells like shit,
Tip
bro.
is the
What do
game
you mean?
against some bums they played, but he played great.
Yeah, exactly.
Well put.
Oh, you're talking about Bruno Fernandes, who always does not play
please,
well. I've seen him give the
you're
ball
gonna-
up so many times, and then he gets a
Are
penalty.
you mad, bro?
He gets like
Are you mad, bro? Are you mad, bro?
Don't put him
Are
top
you
5.
serious?
Let's not go too far off topic.
My
Easily.
midfielder.
Wait.
Easily.
Let's not go too far
Who's
off topic. There are
You
8
brought up your
Champions League
midfielder,
groups.
not me.
They play the same position.
Yo,
no?
listen.
Both
Yeah, you're right.
teams.
You only watch this go, bro, because
Thomas
this is gonna go on,
Listen,
on for like,
there
this
are
could go on
8
for like an hour. More.
An hour.
Nah.
This is
More.
15 episodes we could put out on this fucking debate, man.
Fact.
Uh,
That's a fact.
let's go on to
Bro,
listen.
you can ask anybody who's watching right now. You can drop it below. Thomas Muller or Bruno Fernandes. It's not
I
that.
want
It's not, even, it's not
Bruno.
even a discussion, bro.
Bruno!
The stats. The
Bruno!
stats.
Come on, yeah.
Oh,
It's
whatever.
Bruno. Okay, let's go to Group B.
Maestro.
Let's go to Group B because there is some
Ooh,
interesting things
that's
happening there.
interesting.
Hold up. Let me see these groups because you guys probably have the groups out in front of you.
Yeah, I have it out.
Yeah. I'll start. I'll
It's-
start it off because
Okay,
I
go
have
ahead.
something, you know. All right, boom. First in the group, Mönchengladbach. Shout out to them. There, all right, whatever. Shout out. Place number
What?
2.
What'd you say? Bro?
Shakhtar.
What'd you say?
Shout out Mönchengladbach. What's the problem?
Top
Are you
of,
wilding?
top of the what? Top of the group.
Top of what?
Did you see that group?
Okay.
Too?
That shit's trash. You got a bunch of trash teams.
Yeah, okay, bro. You guys will finish third.
All right, number 2, Shakhtar Donetsk. My Ukrainians, man, they're dogs. They be grinding out of a game, man. I love them.
Shout out them, bro.
Number 3, Real Madrid. Los Blancos.
Europa League,
oh
they
my
go.
days.
Still
They
fine.
go
Europa
into
League, they
third.
go.
No, they are. Shout out Inter because Inter somehow wants to like do something all of a sudden. You know,
Yeah,
bottom
this
of
is
the
the first
league.
time they won a Champions League game.
That was cute. You know, they tried.
Let
They
me ask
tried
you
it.
guys
They
a
tried their
question.
best. They're going
Let's
down.
not brush over Real Madrid too much. What's the
Embarrassing.
problem? What's going on over there?
I mean, of course, one of the main
They didn't win a
issues
Champions League this year. Wow.
What happened?
Yeah, but listen,
Bro,
third is kind of
they should-
embarrassing,
they
bro.
should get out of
Europa,
the
Real
game.
Madrid in Europa, even being in this situation is embarrassing, bro.
It's
For
horrible.
Real Madrid, I know we understand it. I think we
You
know
still make
what
it
the
up.
main issues is. All the injuries, all the COVID stuff. We know, we get it. But we're talking about Real Madrid, man. These guys, they don't have players that can come and perform from the academy, players that they bought previously. They still got talented players, man. So
Well,
it's
when you
embarrassing,
spend-
man. It
when
really
you
is,
spend
bro.
140 million on Hazard. Well, by the way, for context, that was my favorite player after
Nice.
Rooney. That's
And I
my
like
guy.
him too. I like Hazard at Chelsea too.
What a mistake.
Oh,
I mean,
Can't even say
did
it
this
because
did
he's not even on
did
the
this
team.
Chelsea.
did the 7 curse transfer to Real Madrid? Is it possible?
Shout out, bro.
'Cause I don't know.
23, though.
I hope so.
23.
Yo, I hope so.
It's not looking good, bro. Do you think
Listen,
they come out of that
hope
group?
so.
Inter's definitely not coming out of that group.
Yeah, they're
I
not.
mean,
don't
they
think
could win. They could win. They still can't pass
8
Mönchengladbach
and 7.
unless they win by 11 goals, which is not going to happen.
But Gladbach's playing well.
They are. Great goal
I
differential.
don't think they lost the game.
I
from
hope
that
not.
because,
They lost today.
They lost one. Mönchengladbach lost today.
Lost
Yeah,
today?
yeah. To
Today
Inter.
was their only loss.
Inter
which
kept-
Inter,
Inter
in it,
basic-
unfortunately.
Yeah, it kept Inter and Real Madrid in it
It kept Real
because if
in it, too.
Mönchengladbach won, they would have been 10 points. So they probably had first place locked up with 10 points. But yeah,
So,
I mean,
hold up. So next game Real plays
hold up, let me check.
Shakhtar.
I'm pretty sure they play
No,
Gladbach.
Real
They
plays
start off Shakhtar doing-
Gladbach's the last game of
No.
that group.
Ooh.
They lost to
So
Shakhtar
that's-
today, so
Real
Yeah,
Madrid,
so
bro.
and then the last game's gonna be
Mönchengladbach
Mönchengladbach.
could-
And Mönchengladbach's playing well. Hell yeah.
hey,
But
there's
They
a
win the cup
possibility.
game.
They can
There's a
not make it last
possibility.
day, though.
There's a possibility Real don't even make it into Europa. If they
There's
lose
also- there's also a
and
chance
Inter
that Real-
wins,
Yeah.
they're out. Done.
Say it again?
That's
If Mönchengladbach wins and Inter wins, then Real is 4th because head to head with Shakhtar,
Yeah,
they're
I
under
know.
them.
But if Real win, Mönchengladbach loses, obviously, and then any other team wins unless it's Inter. So it has to be Shakhtar. They will go, and then
Listen.
and then,
all I know is that the last match
Mönchengladbach
day,
could not make it. on
last
the last day.
matches, these last matches are gonna be crazy. And
Especially
all I
that
want
group.
to, if I speak, I'm gonna be in big trouble about Real Madrid. I want to say something, but I'm gonna keep my
What are you
cool.
gonna say, bro? Just say it.
Just say it.
No. When let's see the final day. I want to see it. But all I want to say
Bro,
is Real Madrid
I'm
in this
telling
situation.
all my Real Madrid fans that it doesn't look good
Embarrassing.
to
Doesn't look good.
your boy Mbappe if you want to sign him this summer, and then you're playing in the Europa League. That's all.
Listen,
I'm gonna say.
we're not even talking about PSG because
it looked really good when Bayern Munich went back to back, and all we need is that striker to back up.
They were fucking around too much, man. They didn't make a lot of signings that they needed to, and of course they have the stadium upgrade and stuff. But those
It's
lack of
the
signings.
arrogance. It's the arrogance of losing Ronaldo, who
Oh,
was
Joe
their
Burrow.
whole team.
Waza.
No matter what
Waza.
anyone says. Was that the hot
Waza.
take you were gonna say? Bro,
didn't they
really
win the
hot
league last
take.
year, though?
Zidane
They won the
doesn't
league last
exist.
year.
We said it. We said it. Credit to Real Madrid what they did last season, winning the league. Beautiful.
Because of Benzema.
Congratulations.
Oh,
But
bro,
we know
I thought it was Casemiro.
what's the main reason. What
He
this
was
guy
important too. He was important too.
Yeah.
best CDM in the world. Anyways, we know why they won the league.
Image.
Was it more so Real Madrid being good, or was it Barcelona being bad? We know. We know what was the reason.
It was.
I don't
what
want
was
to, and I
telling
hate
you guys.
saying
It
it.
was.
And I
It
hate
was-
saying it because I really don't want to say that shit because it sounds like excuses and stuff. But come on, man. It was. But being in this situation is embarrassing. Embarrassing.
And bro,
Go ahead, man.
I don't know what they expected.
They're lucky to even be here right now. To
If
even
I
have a
speak-
league title last year because Sergio Ramos, every single game was saving them. Exactly what I was saying last year. You're saying no,
You're right.
Casemiro's
Fact.
playing well. No, this, that,
Casemiro
that.
was important, bro. That
Wasn't, but
team
he
doesn't
wasn't- he
function
wasn't
without
Joshua
Was,
Casemiro.
Kimmich, bro.
That's cat.
It wasn't Joshua Kimmich. It wasn't.
I swear.
Bro,
do you always
it's
want
not.
to bring it back to Bayern? I swear this guy always wants to bring it back to Bayern. Oh,
because
You're
you took an L before, and now I'm going
sick
to remind
freak.
you.
no, you're sick.
told
I
me
freak.
told you to
Casemiro,
put.
he's
I
still
told you.
playing,
I
no?
told you
He's
put.
still
I
playing.
told you put. I
No.
told you put Kimmich at right back. I told you put Kimmich at right back. All you had
Not
to do
over
was
TA.
agree.
But I'm putting
All
him
right.
out of position. No.
Can we stick to Real Madrid, Ahmed?
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
I'm saying they're being saved by Sergio Ramos. Now they can't even get saved by Sergio Ramos, and now they have
Ramos
to
is not
deal
even
with
playing.
They're not
the end of the
that good of
day-
a team. When they're on, they're really good, and they have a lot of young players who can score goals. Who can a lot of really good young players. But right now, bro, like they put no fear in any team. Like if
Can I-
Atletico Madrid's first game of the Champions League, going there and it's not in your home, but
Getting embarrassed by
it's your home game
Shakhtar
and they beat
Donetsk,
you?
bro. Are you serious?
Come on, bro.
Twice.
That shit's embarrassing.
nonetheless.
Can I ask you guys a question? So, looking at what's happening this season, what do you think is Zidane's future? What do you guys think?
It's whatever
He's
he
gonna
wants.
get
Get
sacked.
Oh, we got 3 Champions League. There's no
It's
pressure
up to
on him.
Zidane. Oh, you're right. It
Well, I
is
think
up
he
to
just came
Zidane.
out today and said he's not going to resign.
He
So-
did say that, but how often fucking do you believe these guys when they say that, man? I don't believe him. I would
I mean, it
jump
could just
ship
be
if I was
Perez
him.
and just-
Bro, he
Oh,
knows.
never came
Yo,
back.
If
He
signed
never came
players
back.
this summer, bro, they didn't sign any players this past summer. I think for a
Yeah.
reason.
They did.
They have
No,
they
yeah.
have a lot of players on loan coming back.
were
or
prepping.
They have they have young
This-
players. But Imape
Yeah.
just changed the whole team himself.
bro.
I mean, of course, we know. I think this summer, this previous summer, that just transfer window, it was more so trying to get contracts out. You know, getting rid of the likes of James Rodriguez, Gareth Bale. Of course, we knew what was happening. I think they were prepping for the year coming up now for Mbappe to be available. But still, you're really doing someone like Zidane dirty, who left and then came back when you guys were struggling. And he was
guys,
promised
bro.
a lot of players. He was promised guys like Pogba. And then
that's
now
why he
they
left.
didn't want- Yeah.
People forget that
And
is
now they
why
just look
Zidane
dirty
left.
again.
Zidane left because he's not an idiot. We're talking about one of the greatest soccer
She
players of
never
all
came
time.
back. Yeah.
Zidane knew that without
Zidane.
Ronaldo, that team was trash, and the Florentino Perez thought he knew what he was doing, but he did not. The arrogance was just through the roof, and they did. Real Madrid, I mean, we're talking about Ronaldo, the greatest soccer player of all time, who carried that team to Champions Leagues. As much as people want to say no, oh, offsides against Bayern, oh, penalty, 92 for
Well, he
doesn't
was
matter.
obviously offside
Take
against
away
Bayern.
Ronaldo's
And then-
goals.
And then people, okay, but there's also another argument that he's been on Juventus now for 2 years and he hasn't won a Champions League.
I shouldn't have mentioned Bayern.
Let me say something about that. I think they
He's way
both
offside against Bayern.
are in the wrong.
Disgusting.
I think Real Madrid and Ronaldo are both in the wrong. They both were in a great situation. And it was just ego thing from both of them. I hate when Real Madrid fans are going to say, oh, Ronaldo, blah, blah, blah. Ronaldo fans are going to say,
Ego.
Okay,
Perez.
what
They
what
both-
what
they
ego
both
did
were in a
Ronaldo
situation-
have?
It was Perez versus
I mean, they didn't.
Ronaldo.
He
You
felt like
want-
he could win everywhere. And he probably thought
No, I
Juve
think
was the
he won
spot.
more money than Messi.
No, yeah, exactly. And that was a big thing. And then Perez, I said it before. I said Perez was plotting to get rid of Ronaldo
Yeah,
years before he
he
actually
was
left.
looking for a perfect.
I
But
knew
you
it
can't.
because Ronaldo wasn't a Perez signing. He didn't bring him in. All the attention was on Ronaldo, best player in the world, this, that. So I thought low key Perez was plotting to get rid of Ronaldo for a long time, and he just used this situation. They won a Champions League. Oh, we might do well without him. And look what happened. They won the league title. Great success for them. Of course, there's shit you can say about it, but overall, it hasn't been good. It hasn't. As much as Real Madrid fans could say, "Oh, we don't need Ronaldo," this, that, you do. Don't play it off. You do. And maybe Ronaldo does need Real Madrid. Look what he's doing in Juve.
Oh,
Juve have been
you're
very
wrong.
incompetent. They really have. If Ronaldo went to another franchise, another club that can utilize him the best, well, at least bring in the right players around him, because Juve has, look at this guy point.
He's
Bayern?
not a Bayern, bro.
Oh, he will appeal. Bro, is he not the perfect backup? Lewandowski?
What?
He said back up with full
What?
confidence, bro. He said that with
This
his
guy said
whole
this.
chest.
All right, I'm just going
But in the
to
world, it's Robert Lewandowski.
So Juve have failed Ronaldo. And like I said, they're both to blame, Real Madrid and Ronaldo. With all that being said, Ronaldo's coming home. Old Trafford this summer.
Oh.
Gets it. Come on,
Can
yes.
I just say something?
Ronaldo. He's bringing 7 back, baby. Let's
Can I say
go.
something,
He's
though?
coming home.
Hold up. Let me tell you something.
Messi,
Juve-
Messi, Ronaldo, Manchester Derby. Talk to me nice.
More like Messi and Ronaldo both lifting the trophy together at Old Trafford.
Bro, let's go. Group C.
This guy thinks it's
No, wait. Before
Not
we move
going-
on,
not going
I just
Man
want to say,
United, bro.
no, I'm not going to talk about Man United. I promise. I'm not
Yeah,
going to talk
Real
about Man
Madrid.
United. Juventus
I like
is
Real.
a trash. Juventus is trash, bro.
Okay.
And people need to
Bro,
start realizing that.
Juventus, bro, Manchester United would die to be Juventus.
I didn't mention
Right.
Man United. You're
What did
obsessed
he
a
do?
little, bro.
But
I didn't
you're
mention
saying
that.
that he would go to Man United? Like that's
How does Juve do, bro?
bro.
No,
Pogba-
I'm not.
Pogba
That's
is
not
so
why I'm bringing
fine
up
by how he
Yo.
left.
That's not why I'm bringing up Juve.
Choke
That's not
every
why I'm bringing up
finals.
Juve. People,
They better lose the league to Zlatan. Zlatan's like 52, bro.
bro, but that's what people don't get. Tiku, you're
Embarrassing.
wrong
They
when
have
you say
Ronaldo,
he
bro.
needs Real Madrid. Ronaldo doesn't need Real Madrid.
Okay, I'm not saying he needs him, like he literally needs him, because you won the league. Of course you can make the arguments about this, but Real Madrid surrounded him with great players. Ronaldo needs a club that surrounds him with great players. Duh, everybody needs great players. But Ronaldo's getting blamed for everything, as he should. He's the best player in the team.
Juventus
The
is
same way with
much
Messi.
more mediocre than people make it out to be. That's all I
Yeah,
want
of
to say.
course,
They're
100%.
They're
They're
much
very
worse than
overrated,
people
bro.
make it out to be.
They're barely winning the leagues now, bro.
Yeah.
Serious? Who's their comp last year? Inter? Come on, bro.
AC Milan, baby.
Chokers. Inter.
AC Milan,
AC Milan
is
this
doing
year. Now
great.
that's a real contender.
Ayal Benassar.
AC Milan at back. This is great for football. But let's keep it going with the Champions League. Let's go to
Group
Group
C.
C.
Man
There's
City.
not really much to talk about. Man City gets an easy group every single year. I feel like they get Olympiacos every year. It just feels like that.
You
They
get
get
Porto,
Marseille every year.
every time Porto.
Porto.
Porto too.
Come on, son. Well, that hasn't
Yeah.
been the same since Tellez left.
But yeah, Man City and Porto. I think
Well,
they
the shout out,
already
whatever.
qualified, so.
Yeah, it's
Already
like, bro,
qualified.
3. Yeah, they're trash.
Group D, Liverpool, Atalanta, Ajax, and
Liverpool be playing every game with like all their best players out, and they're still winning. That shit is tilting me out.
Bro,
You
I
can't
don't
beat
really
these
get
guys.
paying attention, but they lost the last game. Not
Playing with like
this-
12-year-olds.
No, I'm saying they lost.
They lost to Atalanta, but they beat Ajax today. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they beat
Yeah,
Ajax.
1-0. Curtis Jones, the
But
Puerto
Liverpool
Rican
already
from the Bronx.
qualified. Who's playing next week? Is it Atalanta versus Ajax?
No,
believe so,
yeah.
So that's a big game because whoever wins, they're
Yeah,
through.
whoever wins goes. Yeah, gets through.
Or if
So that's interesting.
Atalanta draws, I think they're still safe.
Ajax still there after selling everybody. Atalanta, I don't know how the standings in Serie A are looking, but I think they're having a pretty down year
Yeah,
compared to last season where they were literally competing for the title. I think they fell down to earth a little
They're
bit.
8th, yo.
The hipster team that everybody liked last season, that play no defense, they came down to earth. But second in the group, Ajax. Ajax selling everybody and still being good. Credit to them. Nothing much really to talk about besides, Liverpool winning games with their best players out.
Who's their best player that was out? Who was out today that you think is their best player?
I think so, Van Dijk, of course.
Okay, that's
I don't. I think what's his name wasn't playing. No,
Well,
wasn't
Salah played. Their front three was Salah.
I think a lot of the midfielders are still out though, right?
Well,
Keita, Thiago,
Henderson and Wijnaldum played.
Probably the same level as Henderson.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bro, they're not playing with a bad team.
Like Curtis Jones is like the same level as Henderson.
They're playing with their best team available based off the injuries they have.
Dude,
every
they're
game.
Playing,
and then when new injuries come up,
Diego Jota is probably their best goal scorer like right now. So
yeah, they're playing their best team available.
Yeah. And they lost. They lost Atalanta.
Okay, Tiku, who would you slot into this team that's not injured or sick?
Of course, COVID? Trent Arnold-Alexander.
He's injured.
Sorry. He's injured. Yeah,
I'm saying, who available would you put into this team?
So they're not benching anyone.
Oh, available? I know, but I'm saying the injuries that they have. Yeah, but I'm saying with the injuries they have, they're still winning games, dude.
This is why
you have a defense of Nico Williams, Matip, Fabinho, and Robertson. And this goalkeeper I never heard of in my life, Kelleher.
He put in a shift. He put in a shift. He was arguably man of the match according to a lot of people. He's arguably man of the match.
This shit makes me want to vomit, bro.
Bro, I think you're dragging it a little bit. This is why they get injuries, because they put out their best team every single game and then wonder what the fuck. Oh, we're getting injured.
But they actually had good luck throughout the years.
Well, as long as they have that front three, I think they're safe. So
I know, but yeah, I guess
they're
so.
still a threat.
I guess so.
Group E, Chelsea, Sevilla, or two teams who haven't lost yet. They're obviously safe. They're going through. How about Rennes, bro? Rennes, that was kind of disappointing, bro. They didn't even get a win, or at least not yet.
I mean,
I believe it's pronounced Rennes.
Oh, they were really good in League One, and they have a lot of young players, bro.
I mean, who
Camavinga plays with them.
Yeah,
I'm saying like
Camavinga is elite. We know about him.
Can't even get a win.
I mean, but they lost a lot of their good players, though. I mean, Mendy, the goalkeeper, went to Chelsea. Rafinha went to Leeds.
Didn't Pepe play for these guys?
Pepe? I'm not sure, bro. Not sure. I think they picked up Jeremy Doku. Doku's a very talented young player, one of the most talented wingers in the world. But overall, I mean, what else did you expect from them? Maybe they get a draw. Did they get a draw?
You got one draw.
Yeah, they got one draw.
Left, but they're not going through. I think Chelsea.
It's over.
And Sevilla are going through.
Group F, that was easy. Shout out to Sevilla.
Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge, Zenit. I mean, your boy Alex.
Pretty disappointing. Yeah. Pretty disappointing on Zenit's part. I mean, they're missing out on Europa almost 100%.
And they got good players. The Zenit.
Yeah,
I think Malcolm's there. I think they picked up Lovren, Wilmer Barraos. The typical Russian young players that they have. Yeah, I mean, pretty disappointing. I guess it is disappointing.
Who are always just make the Champions League just to make it,
just to be there, just to go to Europa. That's basically what they do.
I think it's fair to say Dortmund and Lazio going through.
Yeah,
I mean that's what you expect.
Can we talk about the star man in Dortmund?
How long?
Jadon Sancho.
It's Holland.
This season. I don't know about this season, but this guy.
Star. One free kick. Congrats. He's been playing horrible.
He is, but that's because he's doing it on purpose.
Mine's not there. His mind's in Manchester. Facts. Doing it on purpose. Transfer window January 1st. 1 month away.
People think.
So we want you, baby.
Besides the security ordeal, which I don't know how the hell that happened. I think. Wait, what do you mean? You don't know about Man United's security ordeal? How they got hacked?
Nah.
And they got hacked. How do you not know about this? Man United got hacked, and they're being held ransom for millions of dollars. Wait,
What the fuck?
so in response to that, the United States is fining them 15 million if they can't resolve the issue.
What?
Plus,
What?
FIFA is fining them another like 15 million for having the
my-
issue and the security breach
Oh,
in the
my
first
heart.
place.
My heart's about to break.
So
15 million?
each,
We ain't making a transfer in 3 years now, bro.
I know.
Knowing the
Bro, that's
Glazers,
literally like 1 week of like
the
this.
academy, let's go. We're about to get every academy player.
Bro,
We're making 0 transfers.
there's
look like-
theories that it's
We're
there's
gonna-
theories that it's Ed Woodward with trying to come up with an excuse not to sign anyone.
Oh my days.
Oh, he
It's
needs
a
to go.
plot.
Woodward. Well, let me not. I don't want to talk about that guy Woodward.
Like you were
Oh
saying,
man, what I would do to that guy.
Holland, who's bro,
Insane. He's playing like one of the best players in the world, bro.
yes, you
It's
it's,
great.
you can't deny it, bro. He's scoring in the Champions League. He's scoring in the league. He's not.
Yeah, 100%.
He's getting up there in terms of
mean-
potential with Greenwood. He's getting
So
there slowly.
let me ask you guys something. What is your yo? Let's not talk about Greenwood. Greenwood hasn't been that good.
Try to sneak that in too. Like
They're trying. Listen, the English media is trying to ruin my guy Greenwood. Greenwood, if you're watching this, keep your mind in the game, man.
oh, you know exactly what he's doing right now, bro. He's snapping some streaks to some fucking like 13
Bro,
year
it's
old.
so
He's a young
disappointing,
kid, man. Let him
bro.
just do what he got to do.
Who cares if
But-
he's a young kid? What is he doing, man?
Okay,
What? You guys
He's
are so
young.
sensitive. Leave Mason Greenwood alone. Leave Phil Foden alone.
leave my guy
Bro,
alone.
that's what he has
man.
to deal with.
They're gonna cry? They're
That's
gonna
what he has
cry,
to
bro.
deal with.
Are they
No,
gonna
I don't
cry?
agree with all the
What's
slander he gets, but
Doesn't.
bro,
What slander, bro?
What? Nah, he's getting a lot of slander from the British
Nah,
media
they be
that
wild.
loves to attack the young players, and then they wonder why did Rooney not lead us to a World Cup? Maybe because every other week you had him painted as a bad image, and that
love how you
goes
bring
into
up
someone's head because Rooney was the first that this happened to. You're gonna act like that didn't happen to Rooney? He got
Sure.
slandered
I'm
every
sure.
week by the media.
He did.
Greenwood,
A
no,
lot of it was warranted.
I think it was. But
Yeah, look at you.
Greenwood. Greenwood.
One's like an 18-year-old. Rooney was doing this shit like at 30.
Rooney
is a
was
big
doing it at
difference.
16, bro. Relax.
Well,
He was
let's not-
younger.
hey, listen, don't let me talk about what I want to say. Don't. Let's not get into this.
Anyway, Greenwood
Yes, you know.
needs to play better, bro. You can tell he's not into it. That
He's
chance
not-
he missed against Southampton, Greenwood would
That's
bang
not
that from
Greenwood.
50 yards out. That's not Greenwood,
Yeah.
bro.
That's not Greenwood. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. This shit's definitely in his mind. I think a lot of this shit is, but he's still young. Hopefully, you got the right coaching around him to get his mind right and just focus on playing. And he's not the only player that's struggling at United in that striking
Funny, bro.
position. But I'm not gonna say anything about that. But talking about
CG.
Haaland, how great he's playing. Where do you guys? Wait, I want to say something about Haaland. Where do you guys rank the top 5 strikers? Because there's a lot of strikers playing well. Currently in form, what do you guys have your top 5 right now?
Right now?
I'll go. Number
Okay.
1, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm not even gonna say anything else, bro. What this guy does, single-handedly bringing back AC Milan, and this guy Yoni wants to talk to me about Rooney.
All right, bro.
Rooney doesn't even know where
I'm
he
gonna
is half the
end-
time. He's getting
I'm gonna
relegated
leave
by
the call right
Derby.
now. What do you mean he's getting
Leave the call.
relegated, bro?
I'm speaking.
He's getting
He's about to get relegated, bro.
Coach. He's
Is
the
he
coach.
like a coach?
He's the coach.
He's about to get relegated.
Ever since Rooney became the coach of Derby, undefeated, 2 draws.
I'm sure.
Fuck shit.
Whoa, 2 draws. Yes. Come on, yes. He's next up, masterclass. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic won.
No.
Yes, cry.
Lewandowski still plays, bro.
Number 2,
Lewandowski
number
still
2,
plays.
number 2. Ahmed's biggest enemy.
Lewandowski, the best
Ahmed's
player on
biggest
the
enemy. Number 2, Kylian Mbappe. Number 2, Ahmed's
You
biggest
said
enemy.
strikers.
Yeah, hate
planet. My Algerian brother.
He's not
bro.
playing. He's
My
not playing
guy.
striker. He's not playing striker.
No, he's playing right wing. I think striker is either Keane or
Oh, he's playing
Cardi.
striker, dude. Come on, dude. Either way,
Right
whatever.
wing.
He's like up top. I don't care. He's striker.
so Mo
Then
Salah
we could talk
striker.
about Lewandowski, whatever, dude. Missed
Okay,
out
bro,
on the
he's-
Ballon d'Or. That was cute.
18 goals already.
Then number 4, I'll go Harry Kane.
Definitely.
Harry Kane's-
Harry Kane is
Harry
He's
Kane
shit.
dropped to 4th in your list.
Bro, okay,
Yeah.
stop it. Okay, all right.
This is a trash bag
let's-
list.
I mean, you could
Say
put
your
Kane
fifth.
over
Say your fifth. Say your fifth. Just get it out of the way.
Holland.
Holland.
Holland,
Okay,
shout out
thank you. Garbage.
Future
That's a
United,
horrible
future Red
list.
Devil.
Number one
Future Red
is
Devil. What do you mean?
given. Robert Lewandowski is the best striker on the planet, who has been the best striker on the planet for the past 2 years. Number two, if Cristiano Ronaldo is a striker, Cristiano Ronaldo is the second best striker on the planet. Number three right now is
Harry
Harry
Kane.
Talk about inform.
Number three right now is Harry Kane.
Because Ronaldo
Harry
was out
Kane.
for a couple games. He was out for a
Ronaldo's
couple
back.
games with
though.
COVID.
Number-
like-
He's back though.
Bro, he's still
Oh,
doesn't matter.
okay.
Number three,
I
Harry
think-
Kane. Number four, I would put Haaland, and number five, I would put Benzema, and then your boy's Zlatan.
Benzema.
I agree with your list all the way through, except 5. I'd put Zlatan over
Fuck did
Benzema.
Benzema do?
Oh yeah, but I said like they're all. But
the fuck is Benzema did this year? Isn't he hurt?
Bro, you dropped Harry Kane and Lewandowski under Zlatan Ibrahimovic, bro.
But the fact
Zlatan's
that
been
You're a
arguably the
fanboy,
best
bro.
player in the world.
You're a fanboy, bro. You're a fanboy. You're a fanboy.
How?
You're a fanboy.
Yo, you mad, bro?
You're a
What is
fanboy.
wrong with you guys? He has 11 appearances, 10 goals, and 2 assists. Milan number 1 in the Serie A. AC Milan are back because of Zlatan at 39.
That's good for 56.
Arguably playing like the best player in the world, bro. You guys are crazy.
You're out of your mind, bro.
You're bugging.
Bro, like,
All the way through,
you're not gonna-
Ahmed's
Shout out
list,
Ibra,
all the way
man.
through. Except
Let's talk
for
about
5th.
Benzema. Benzema is like doesn't even play games nowadays.
All right, bro.
Isn't he
Instead of
hurt?
Benzema, put Zlatan. But Zlatan is not any.
Does-
He's not better than Haaland. He's not better than
Uno,
Harry Kane.
Uno.
Okay, bro. We need to
Uno.
quickly get out of this conversation because
Group G,
1.
Barcelona, Juventus, Dynamo Kiev, Fenerbahce, Barcelona, Juventus are through to go. Hopefully they
Barcelona
play.
undefeated.
Barcelona also
Barcelona undefeated.
play
Doing
really good
very
in
good.
Champions League, bro. They play
They're
really
doing
good.
very
in
good.
Yeah,
Champions
sucks. Yeah, they are playing well. So credit to them.
Yeah.
I mean, they played
League. 13 goals
Juventus.
scored.
Nah, they're playing really well. I mean, they played Juventus with Ronaldo. I mean,
But,
I think I said it.
Might-
I think
might
you
play-
replace Morata with Ronaldo in the same situation and positions, gets a hat trick against him.
Probably.
So, but hopefully we get to see Ronaldo versus Messi, even though it's not as like impactful. I guess. I mean,
Nah, I mean Champions League.
they can win the
Messi-
group. I don't think they can because they're tied.
No.
Nah, they don't
Nah,
think they
if
can win the
if
group.
if Barca
But still,
lose
it's exciting.
tomorrow, if Barca lose tomorrow, and
then it's big.
then we got a game. Group H.
Oh yeah, they do play. I forgot, but they're not losing.
Group H. Manchester.
I don't even know what country this team is from, bro.
Fenerbahce is from
Davis.
Hungary.
Hungarian. Yeah.
Hungarian,
Days.
They're like the T-Mobile. sign.
Fenerbahce, you know. That's cute.
T-Mobile. It's not Khabib Mobile on their sponsor.
Soon.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Group H.
Group of
The
death.
group
by
of
the way.
death. The group
The
of
group
death.
of death. Whoa, very dangerous. Yo, we're talking all this shit. We might not even make it, bro. I'm not even.
I would be so pissed off, bro.
But you
Oh
guys,
my
you
god.
guys have interesting
Like what?
next 2 games. But right now, Manchester United
Next to.
top of the group, 9 points, 3 wins,
Yes, sir.
just 1 loss. They lost a very bad loss, bro.
Such
That was
a bad
disgusting.
loss, bro.
My God.
So
What-
stupid.
That was
Bro,
such a
it's-
dumb way to drop points.
That's
It was
that's
so
what.
annoying.
But that's what
Ugh.
makes the difference between.
Fucking stupid, bro.
Honestly, I think United, as a lot of people quote me, will win either the Premier League or the Champions League this year.
Oh,
but-
God.
Wait, but
You're
you
serious,
cannot
bro.
lose.
You're
They
serious
they
about that.
cannot. They have to learn to
Come on,
stop losing these small, stupid ass games. They have to learn to stop. That is a loss because at the end of the day, those 3 points we would have been through already, and it would have been resting time. We would have played fucking Phil Jones now in the Champions
Worry
League
about the
for
league.
next game.
Listen, the league's there, bro. I think we're like 5 points away from first with a game
We're
in
2
hand.
points off first with game in hand, bro.
We can-
I mean, with the
we
game
can-
if we win. Game in
Yeah.
hand.
And
Against
we
relegation.
could be
Burnley.
resting. Now even though we were talking, we were having fun and stuff, but we're only 3 points from second and third with PSG tomorrow, which is a
Yeah.
huge game. I think we pick
Massive.
up points. I think we actually win. But then RB Leipzig's going to be a difficult game because I think RB Leipzig, Nagelsmann, as much as I bantered him when we destroyed them, I think he's such a great technical manager that he's going to game plan and come back and combat what we
I'm
do. I
scared
think
of
they're going to be
Leipzig.
way better. Yeah,
I'm
100%.
scared of
And
Leipzig.
but we're still in a comfortable position at first with 3 points ahead. We'll see. I think tomorrow's a huge result. Hopefully Cavani. Ooh, shout out my dog, El Marador.
Bro, what a beast, bro.
Insane player. Someone that we haven't striker like him since like Zlatan. Even shout out to Lukaku. Striking instinct. Someone that we needed. A lot of United fans were talking shit about the signing. Someone here was talking shit about the signing. Well, not even shit. Both of you.
Hold
We're
up.
talking shit.
Hold
he
up.
Said he was old. Whack.
Wait.
Bro, go ahead. I'll let you speak your case.
First off, I don't want to necessarily speak for Ahmed, but I know Ahmed's point too, and he was in the right at the time. That was a panic buy. That was a panic buy. And we could have.
I agree with you.
Before you even go, Yoni, before you even go, when we were talking about the transfer window, and you guys were so high on getting Sancho and getting like Donny van de Beek and all this stupid midfielders, I said you guys need a real number 9, whether that's like I don't know. Okay, but Cavani is a real number 9.
He is,
and that's exactly what I said you guys needed, and I'm right once again. What else?
Okay,
exactly.
Let's do some context into that, because I agreed with you that we did need a true number 9.
Sign?
Huh?
The striker that I said go sign.
I'm not too sure, honestly.
I think it was either.
It could have been Lyon's guy, I think.
No.
Moussa Dembele?
Yeah.
Either way, I agree with you that we needed another striker, a more traditional number 9. I agreed with you, but you were saying we need to get a striker to start. And at that time, I didn't agree with you. But now, as you looked at Martial's Raul Jimenez, okay, that's a great sign.
By the way,
we were linked to it.
By the way, Raul Jimenez, wishing him a speedy recovery. That was a nasty injury. Some people are saying he might stop playing football.
Bro, you never like
that's scary, bro. I'm wishing him a very speedy recovery because he's a great soccer player.
He's a very great player, man. Mexico, man, that's gonna be a huge loss for them.
But can I just say really quickly, if Greenwood can learn from Cavani, we have our striker for the next 15 years, bro. Yep. And he has to learn.
I agree.
When we played against Istanbul, for me, when we played against Istanbul, Cavani was man of the match. Dude had 20 touches, maybe less.
Yeah.
Played like a monster, bro. Off the ball, striker, dummies.
Yeah, easily. But going back to Ahmed's point, I agree we needed a true number 9 because Martial is not a true number 9. We know that. He's more finesse guy. He's more of a come down, drop in, link up with a midfield type guy. But Ahmed, you're right. Look at Martial's form this season. It's just horrendous.
Horrible.
Diabolical. Oh, my days. And I was the number 1 defender of Martial last season. Yoni Waz knows.
You're always the number 1 defender.
You can't defend the guy. You can't defend the guy. But that's why we made the signing of Cavani. It's not. An experienced guy, yes. It was a panic buy. I agree. It was, but it was a great signing regardless if it was a panic buy.
It was a good signing in hindsight, bro. In hindsight.
They were saying that about David Luiz when Chelsea got him, and they went on to win the league with David Luiz. It was a panic buy. At the end of the day, it's a good signing because he's doing what he needed to do. Giving up another option off the bench, and the way he's playing right now proves it. This guy scored 200 goals for PSG. How do you think the guy was gonna come in and be like garbage? People are mad. People think everything is like career mode. We should sign someone that's 17 years old with potential of 90. That's what people think the fucking soccer world is, but it's not.
We got Diallo.
And all the yeah, 100%. That was a good signing. I agree.
Great signing.
And when he comes in January, whole he comes in, does a big impact instantly. Maybe he goes to the academy like Palista.
No way.
Cavani. Shout out to Cavani. PSG tomorrow. I need a goal. I need an arrow. Shout out Cavani. That's my dog. Marador. Shout out.
I think it's time for us to go into American football.
Ooh.
NFL. I like how you both had the same exact reaction.
Jets. Jets.
What a
Jets.
team.
Ahmed. Jets. Come on, yeah, Sam Donald. What a player.
We're tanking.
Oh, yeah. Dude. They are tanking. I don't know how this guy Adam Gase still has a job, but there's only one reason why they have him, because he keeps losing. He keeps losing.
Let me tell you. You said it right there, bro. Let me
go ahead, the Jets fan. Come on, baby.
Let me tell you why. There are two reasons why Adam. I don't even want to say his name, bro. Adam Gase is still my coach.
Face, bro. I'm not even a Jets fan.
Adam Gase. There are two reasons why. Number one, he is such a bad coach that they really fear that if they fire him, the team will play so much better that they might run into 2 wins and not get the first pick.
Yeah, all week. That's fact. I agree.
That's facts.
That's the crazy.
That's facts. Number two, the only other way I can or that's what I was saying like way before, because how is he on the team? They don't want to fire him and then have him on the couch making millions while like we go back. Like that's just even more annoying. While he's sitting down, getting no blame, getting no attention for all the shit that he does. Did you see him after the game, bro? He was lying about not calling plays. I was watching the game. The game. He was calling the plays.
This guy, he's such a weirdo. He's a freak, bro.
The Jets already have
such a weirdo.
Listen, bro. Jets already have such a bad rep. This guy is. Listen, some coaches, you could not like them. Yeah. This guy, bro, like you hate him, and it's not just me. It's fans that don't even like the Jets. They're like, bro, Adam Gase, he's like so.
I hate the Jets, and I want you guys to fire him. That's how bad he is.
Fire him.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I'm being completely honest. I think he's the worst head coach ever.
He might be the worst head coach
ever.
Other than like
you literally look what he did for Miami, and how much they improved after he left. What he went to the Jets when the Jets were looking pretty solid. They had a good couple young players. They had a salary cap. They pick up this guy, and now they're going for freaking winless. I hate this guy. I just want to spit on him if I ever see him. It's disgusting. I'm not even lying, bro. He's a weirdo, bro. Even from the day he had his press conference, and I told him, I'm like, this guy is so bad, dude. He's horrible. Because that's Miami Heat fan, and
I wanted either Kingsbury or like not Adam Gase, but they signed Adam Gase because he knows the division. He's been in the. Bro, he's supposed to be some genius like offensively. He's never had an offense ranked up like higher than 21st. That was 2015 Bears. He didn't do anything with Peyton Manning. Like Peyton Manning also.
That's his only claim to fame. What he did with Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning gets this guy these jobs. Like, get the fuck out of here, because he hang out with Peyton Manning. Like, come on, dude.
They're gonna clinch the worst record, and they're gonna fire him.
But also, okay, we know about Gase, but at the end of the day, players need to take responsibility.
Bro, no, bro. I'm not gonna. Listen. No. I'm serious right now. I'm not gonna allow you guys to shit on Sam, because Sam, bro, he pulls up every single day at 4:00, and he shows up and he takes it on the chin. And he's never blamed one person. And Sam, bro, I'm the first one to tell you, Sam played like shit yesterday. That pick was like, why throw that ball? But he made the same mistake.
Just one game.
Better. But Sam never blames anybody. He shows up, bro, and he takes it on the chin.
That's cool.
That's what a quarterback is. But when you give him Adam Gase, Ryan Tannehill looked like a bust. Now he got paid $100 million.
Yeah, you're right. But also, I think you need to understand that, especially for a young quarterback, when you're going through these trials and tribulations, it's difficult to really recover. How bad he's playing, how bad of a situation he's in. I think he's just not good enough. I think there's some players that can go through that adversity. I think someone like Trevor Lawrence, a player like Trevor Lawrence, you bring in a new coach, even though the quality of players around him are pretty bad, but he's just so good that he's going to make it work. Someone like Sam Darnold, just not it, in my opinion.
Because you do rate Darnold a lot, but you guys are tanking for a quarterback.
But this guy Trevor Lawrence is different.
Listen,
No, I
bro,
know. I understand that.
It's different.
So what do you want to do with
It's
Sam
generational
Darnold is
talent.
my question.
What? Say it again.
What do you want to do with Darnold? Like, what do you want to do with him?
Listen, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna get. I hope they go 1-15. Don't go 0-16. I can't take that, bro. I can't. Don't go 0-16.
You're gonna have to.
Well, it's looking like a real possibility, bro. If you're gonna keep Case, I mean, what are the Jets even? Who are the Jets even gonna play now?
We got the Raiders. We got the Seahawks. LL.
Oh my days.
We got the
Dolphins.
Patriots
No.
Bro, I think the
You
Patriots are like the best team that we can.
You have Raiders, Seahawks,
Mhm.
Rams, Browns, Patriots.
We can
That
beat the
ass.
Browns.
Patriots.
You lose all the-
Patriots.
You
We can beat
lose
the Browns and we can beat the Patriots.
They
you
can beat
lose
the Patriots.
all those games.
We probably are, but I'm saying
Yes.
the Browns are beatable because we have we're not terrible.
Browns overrated. Overrated.
Maybe
They're not,
it's not-
they're not as good as their record looks.
Anyway,
Yeah,
anyway.
they're the
So
worst team ever, but
what
okay.
what do you like? Continue going with your plan.
They're gonna get the first pick overall. They're going to take Trevor Lawrence as they should. Personally, I would like to have have them fight in camp to see who's better.
No.
They're gonna go with Trevor Lawrence probably, and then
No.
you're gonna have to trade Sam Darnold, unfortunately. And bro, but Trevor Lawrence is he's been the
You
number
trade him
one pick
before
for
the
the past
draft.
2 years already. He's been number one for the past 2 years. This is like a
Yeah.
generational talent. Like he's
Yeah. You can't pass up on him, man. You got to
and I-
trade
and I-
Darnold
and I think
before
Sam
the
Darnold's better
draft.
anywhere, like,
if you have number one, you trade Darnold before the draft. It's not even a competition at all. You got to give this guy Trevor Lawrence all the quality players
okay, but
to
listen,
make
but
him.
listen, bro.
Because if you guys ruin Trevor Lawrence, bro, that they should move out of New York. They should go to
Franchise
like
in NFL.
They should go to like Nashville somewhere, or like freaking Siberia. First Russian team.
Like they were,
Like,
they were 10-6 like 3 years ago with Todd Bowles.
You're right. You're right.
That should have been a playoff team, bro.
Right. But they clearly got worse, and they
Listen,
lost a
listen,
lot of
listen,
players.
Listen, I've always said this. Please, and I get, bro. I'll be the first one to tell you, Sam Darnold has not played well. Just like Daniel Jones hasn't played well. Just like Cam Newton hasn't played well. A lot of quarterbacks have not played well. But of course, I want to focus on Sam Darnold. But every time Sam Darnold makes an amazing throw
Winless.
that only Patrick Mahomes can make, nobody wants to talk about it.
My days.
But whatever.
There's so
Sam
many. Okay.
cannot judge Sam Darnold when he has
What's
Adam
MVP?
freaking
Won the
Gase.
championship.
When he has Adam freaking Gase. Bro, like the worst offensive mind in NFL history. That's all I'm gonna say about.
I don't think
let's
you're
look
getting an argument.
on that Jets, bro.
He's
Let's
right.
move on to
But
winners.
I think we really are giving a lot of airtime to the Jets. They don't deserve shit. Let's talk about the other team in New York, though. Ooh, New York Football Giants.
Bro, you know what's
Let's
really crazy?
fucking go. Top of the division. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice,
4-7.
man. Remember that shit? I think this was one of our earliest episodes. We were talking shit about the Jets and Giants. Top of the fucking division, going to the playoffs, bud.
Top of the
Going to the
division,
playoff. Joe Judge.
4-7.
You're talking about Adam
bro.
Gase. We're talking about Joe Judge. Joe fucking Judge. Who said the Belichick freaking coaching tree doesn't mean anything? Come on now.
Are you serious, bro? Are you actually
Joe
serious?
fucking
Okay, bro.
Judge.
I'll be totally honest.
Shameless.
They're playing. They're
Better.
actually like they're playing real football.
Competitive.
Better
They
than
started
Jets,
to
obviously.
get a
It's just-
grip.
That's all I
it's
care.
not a-
That's
it's
why
not
we
a-
won 3 games in a row, man.
But
Come on,
But-
son.
you beat the Redskins, Washington.
Yes, sir.
Beat the Bengals without Joe Burrow.
Yes, sir.
And you are playing in the worst division in NFL history, and you might not even win that division,
Probably won't. I wouldn't
which will
surprised.
be, I think, just as bad as going like 0-16 or 1-15. Can you
Okay,
win the worst
bro.
division,
That's cat. That's
bro?
cat.
The
That's
Jets
cat.
last year,
That's
It's
cat.
definitely not something to be proud of.
Were you
Bro,
ready?
the Jets-
No, of course.
no,
not.
the Jets
I mean,
last year,
of course,
we beat
I'm
the
joking
Giants,
around, but
we beat the Redskins, and we beat the Cowboys. The Jets.
okay. But let me tell you something. Of course, I mean, I'm joking around and stuff. I'm being shameless, but overall, as a New York Giants fan, I see improvement. I think I wouldn't say there's one MVP as a player. I mean, of course, you got James Bradbury, who's arguably
That's what I'm
the
saying,
best
bro.
corner
Like,
in the league this year playing.
yeah, relax. He's playing really good.
Yeah, statistics. You look
said
at the
he's playing really
stats. You
good.
look at
He's
them.
not better than
He's
Jalen Ramsey, bro. Sorry, not even close.
dude. The way he's been playing, you can make an
Not better
argument.
than
He's
Jalen
top
Ramsey,
five.
bro.
Top five. This how he's
said-
playing in form. He's arguably top one. Uno.
No, he's not.
But Joe Judge, the way this guy got this team playing, man, I'm so happy because at the end of the day, you need to understand. My main goal is to make the playoffs. But if we lose out because this guy Daniel Jones is out, because Daniel Jones, you can say whatever you want him to say. He's been playing really solid because he's not turning off the ball. And we said it, I think, that a couple episodes before. This guy's costing us game. He cost us a lot of games this season.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Cost us a lot of games, and he's not doing that now. He's being a good game manager, and that can help him with development. When you have a good couple times to play, you can improve as a player.
Oh yeah.
So he's been doing good. Now he's out. It's a win-win for us because Joe Judge is the guy. The team is improving. I see a lot of talented young players coming up. You got James Bradbury. You got Graham McGinnis. Shout out kicker, man. You got Darnold Holmes. You got Leonard Williams. Talking about the Jets. This guy's playing really well this season. Really well. Showing up this season. Jets fans were saying he's garbage, this, that.
Bro, what are you like? Don't say that. He's not worth the money he wants.
Dude, he's playing like
He's not, bro. He's not. But
Yeah,
I
he
want
is.
Wesley
What are you
Williams more
talking
than you
about?
probably Wesley Williams. He's not worth the money he wants. He wants like
He has 6 sacks in the season. What are you talking about, bro? That's
you guys pay him the money. You guys
Let's
pay him the money. No, I think you guys franchise
Bro,
tag.
listen,
That's
you
why
did
he's not
franchise
going to be on the team next year.
let's
Nah,
not
I think
focus
we-
on New York too
the way
much,
he
bro.
played defense.
They're both trash, bro.
We're in New York. No, we're not trash. We're getting better. Well, let me just end it off for the Giants. We're improving. Win-win. Either we make the playoffs or we get a good draft pick. It's a win-win situation. Teams
Not
improving.
really,
Joe
not
Judge,
really,
man.
not really, because
New York
bro,
Football Giants.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
You
When
guys,
you guys beat who you guys beat this
Seattle.
past week?
I want to talk to me nice,
Past week.
Seattle.
Who you guys beat this
DK,
past
James,
week?
Bradbury Island. Bradbury
Who you guys beat
Island.
this past
Best corner to ever touch New York.
Who'd you guys beat this past week? I don't know what he's talking about.
Bengals.
Bengals, right? Bengals, right?
Yeah.
You guys went from the 6th pick to the 19th pick with that win. You know that, right?
Yeah, because we're top of the division. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're probably not going to win the division, and you're going to end up with a pick around there. So
Okay.
it
I
can
don't
either
care. I want to win.
or lose.
I'd rather we already equaled our wins from last season.
Yeah, but bro,
I don't care. We're
it's also
improving.
context, like you said. Who are you beating? You're beating
We're
bad
still
teams. You're not
beating.
beating good teams.
doesn't
But we're
matter
still
who
winning.
you're beating.
I don't care who we beating. We're winning games. That's all that matters.
We did that last year, but
Especially for a team, the situation where we were last season, we were a top 5 pick. No, top 5 pick. We're winning games. We're equal to a thing. We're getting better. Do I think we're gonna come and win the Super Bowl next year? No, but we have our coach in place with good, solid young players. Of course,
Giants
we need
could
to
win.
improve.
Giants could win 3 more games going on. I don't see
They
them
know
beating
about when the
Cardinals
Giants get
and
into the
Ravens.
playoffs. Yo, don't talk, man. Let the Giants get in the playoffs. We might hit another miracle
Let's-
run.
top 10 defense,
Why not?
bro, which is not getting
Let's-
talked about a lot.
I think we
talk
should
about
get
it.
into awards. I think we should get into awards.
Talked about the New York football way too much. You're right. They do
Yeah.
suck, but we're in New
Bro,
York. What
top
can
10
we do?
defense, Giants. Very underrated.
Yeah, Joe Judge, man. Come on, son.
He's not
Love
really a
my guy,
defensive
Joe.
guy. He's more like special teams, bro.
He's made this team, man. He's a dog, bro.
No,
I'm down to do the awards. These are mid-season awards, basically, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll start it off.
What
I
are the
think we
awards
should-
first of all that you guys are?
MVP.
I got it. No. That'll be the end. Let's start it off with Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive rookie. of the year?
Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year, because we're gonna do Defensive Rookie and Offensive.
Oh,
Personally, myself, I have Chase Young winning it. Yes, I think he
Yeah, I
has
think Chase
4.5
Young's the
sacks.
only pick
I think
anyway.
that's the most amongst rookies. I think the Pro Football Focus he has him as the top graded rookie defensive player. Washington defense overall has improved tremendously. Of course, you can make the case that they have a lot of good young players on the defensive side, regardless. But adding someone like Chase Young, defensively, they look really well. Very scary team to have in the division if they get their offensive side to get a quarterback. But they're winning games. I think they're tied with us. But yeah, I have Chase Young. What about you, Ahmed?
No, I've Chase
Should've
Young.
been a
I think he's the obvious pick. He's
Yeah.
really made that whole Washington front seven a real problem, and that's just one
Yeah.
guy. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's so young.
He's a
and
monster.
you know what they said last year when he got picked. This is a for sure Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So, he's
I
already
want
on
him
it.
at the Giants, man. That's just suck. But I'll
Offensive
go
rookie.
up. Yeah, offensive rookie. You can go ahead first.
Yeah, I mean, I think like obviously the quarterbacks get a lot of love. I think Justin Herbert is right now the best offensive rookie.
If
But
you're gonna say who I picked, I'm gonna be mad. Go ahead.
Justin Jefferson.
Ah, motherfucker. Yeah,
Well, I
that's
have
what
him in my
fucked.
fantasy, so
Me
I know
too.
how good he is. Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah,
He's a
I had
stud.
to fantasy pick Justin Jefferson. What up,
Yeah, and
dog?
he's a stud, bro. He's
Stud.
playing really good. Like it's like Stephon Diggs really never left. They're still
Kurt
5-6,
Really?
but
Yeah, not
they're 5
bad.
and 6, but they're fighting back. So
Not
we'll
bad.
see.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. Have him as my offensive rookie. Of course, like you said, you can go with the quarterback, Justin Herbert.
And-
Obvious choice. He's probably gonna win it. Joe Burrow
Yeah.
was up there, but his injury,
he hasn't
sadly,
played.
unfortunately.
He better break so many records.
Joe Burrow, it was
Just-
ACL.
yeah,
ACL,
yeah. He
MCL.
tore like
Damn,
ACL,
bro.
MCL.
That shit
legs
was
fell off.
bad, bro. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was
bad.
disgusting, and it sucks because Joe Burrow, number one pick, man, sucks for Bengals fans. I know a couple Bengal fans. They're tough, but it sucks. I mean, that's
Yeah.
football, man. Injuries happen.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. But going back to Justin Jefferson, 918 yards, 6 touchdowns for a rookie. You look at the metrics. He's having an all-time great year for a rookie wide receiver. Randy Moss type stuff. It's insane. I really didn't think he was going to be this good, but with Kirk Cousins, you know, you can make a case there. Kirk Cousins not really that good, but the way this guy's playing, his route running, he's an insane player, and we're going to win my fantasy league with him. So, Justin Jefferson. Up next is Tyreek Hill. I think one of our football discussion a couple weeks ago, we talk about top 3 wide receivers, and I said Hill. I think, did you agree with me, Ahmed, or about Hill?
I'm pretty sure I had Tyreek Hill, but I'm pretty sure I had Tyreek Hill. He's
Yeah, I mean,
probably the best.
the way this guy did, I think he got like 200 yards in one quarter yesterday.
4 yards.
This guy-
in the first quarter.
He's just a
Bro, I couldn't even do
perfect
it on Madden.
match. You can't really. It's like
That's
this
the-
guy, he's the perfect match for that offense, perfect match for Pat Mahomes. He's just an insane. He's top 3. He is. 1,021 yards, tied for second in the NFL. 13 touchdowns, tied the first NFL. Plays for one of the most best offenses maybe ever. Yeah, Tyreek Hill, offensive player of the year. Honorable mention, Dalvin Cook. Shout out. Even though he was injured for me when I had him in fantasy.
It's funny you bring up Dalvin Cook. I'm gonna put Derrick Henry. I think he's gonna crack like
That's a good
like
shout.
18 yards, and he might get like 15 or 17 rushing touchdowns. Bro, this guy had three
Top 5.
first half. I think
monster.
145 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half, bro. He's a
Makes
monster.
that Titan
He
team work.
only gets better when the season gets
Yeah.
later on. So
Crazy.
he's only gonna get better. I think Derrick Henry, and then honorable mention. You can argue either Tyreek Hill or Patrick Mahomes because Patrick Mahomes is like
Yeah, 100%.
through the league.
100%. 100%. I agree. Yeah.
Defensive
Holmes,
player of the year?
Yeah, you can go with that.
What do I have here? Yeah, I think it's either Aaron Donald, who every year can win it. Aaron Donald. You have Fletcher
Yeah.
Cox on the Eagles, who I think is about to have another like almost 10 sacks. I think Aaron Donald. You got my boy Devin Bush on the.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit overrated.
He's like
I think he's a bit
bro, he
overrated.
does a lot for that Bucks defense, and when
But he also does a lot of
they're a top 5 defense. But I think
So who'd you pick?
I think Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. Yeah, I agree. Aaron Donald, number 1 in sacks, number 1 in forced fumbles, best player in NFL.
Team, bro.
You can make the case he's the best player in NFL. Like you said, you can make a case he wins it every single year. But Aaron Donald, yeah, easily. Like I said, number 1 in sacks, number 1 in forced fumbles. Beast, Aaron Donald. Next up is AP comeback player of the year.
Honorable mention for defense. Yeah. TJ Watt for the Steelers.
Yeah, 100%. That's
stud.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do?
Stud, shout out. I mean, when you're the guy of fucking JJ Watt, it's hard to live in. He's playing very well, playing for a team that I have as comeback player of the year. A teammate of his. My comeback player of the year is Big Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, of course, I think you're a guy who you're gonna pick, but I'm not gonna say him yet. It's a cute story. It's cute, but this guy Big Ben coming back from a porn addiction. Listen, that's a comeback player there. Nah, I'm just joking. But Big Ben, yeah, coming out for last season. You know, the Steelers weren't doing that well. I think he was out for the year. Didn't he get hurt for the year or something?
They still finished 500.
They still finished 500
even
the
first game. He got hurt third quarter of the first game against the Patriots last year.
Yeah, come back, played well. He has 2,534 yards, 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Playing for the 10-0 Steelers, best team in NFL as of now. Of course, you can make about who they played and stuff, but yeah, I mean, this guy Big Ben still relevant. But yeah, I have Big Ben.
I mean, listen. Any other year, I think Big Ben wins it. But I think when you look back and you look at how bad that Alex Smith injury was, this is a guy who, well, they really thought he might not live, let alone walk again or play football again. He might not live because
that was insane.
It's like very bad.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he have like
what?
Double-digit surgeries in 2 years?
I don't know. I watched the video
before
or something of him like coming back. It was like you can't even explain it. Like it's amazing how he's walking, let alone playing. First game he's back. He throws for like 359 yards. He's on a team that's about to win or is right now tied for first place in that bum ass division. But listen, Big Ben, undefeated team. He's playing really well. I get it. Alex Smith was lucky to be alive. Now he's back in the league and he's leading his team.
It's nice if you like stories and storylines and stuff. Yeah, but I'm talking about on the pitch. That's just what I do. Ahmed, go ahead with MVP.
I just watched the video right now. Jesus, that was bad.
Coach of the year. Coach of the year.
Oh yeah, coach of the year. Yeah, I think we're gonna agree though. But go ahead. What do you have?
There's 2 guys or 3 guys. Obviously, Mike Tomlin he's undefeated. So if he goes 16-0, then I don't think you can really not give it to him. I think this is the guy that we're both talking about, Brian Flores, right?
Good to him. Oh yeah. Yep, I agree.
Brian
he was definitely up there. If they weren't undefeated, he would have been my pick. Honestly, I love what he's doing in Miami. I love it.
Listen, bro. Last year, just 3 weeks in, there was real conversations about this Dolphins team being the worst NFL team in history. That team found a way to win 3 or 4 games last year, and now they're 7-4. I think 1 game or 2 games back of the Bills for the first seed and the AFC East. So what Brian Flores is doing, his second year just in, he's really just transformed that whole team.
Oh yeah.
I think another guy is John Gruden, John Gruden has that team okay.
Pretty bad loss against the Falcons though.
That Falcons loss was bad, but the Falcons are the most talented, like 3 and 4, I don't know if they are 4 and 7. That's the most talented 4 and 7 team ever. This is a team like the Falcons should be good, and they've played really well ever since they fired Dan Quinn. Listen, to get blowout
4-7,
43-6. So it's
Yeah, Dan Quinn
it
was
was a
ass.
bad loss.
Bingo.
But
I mean, they lost close games, multiple close games against the
but they
Cowboys.
were
And I forgot who
coming
else.
they were coming off that Chiefs loss, and that was really emotional. That's what I heard. So it's it's not an excuse, but you can see why they would get blown out.
Bears.
But the Chiefs, I mean the Raiders, bro, they beat the Chiefs, number one. They played the Chiefs really well uh, in the second game. They're still in the hunt to make the playoffs. And John Gruden, bro, he's making like Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr's playing better than ever.
Yeah, shout out
General-
John Gruden, man. 100.
So
You're right. I think it's
defense is not like
Mike Tomlin. I think it's Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
10-0, you
If
can't
they go 16-0 or 15-1,
bro.
it's hard.
10-0 is even. Come on, man. Let's go MVP.
MVP.
I think it's quite easily. Who? Go ahead, Ahmed. Close this out because I think we have the same person.
Yep, Sam Darnold.
What?
No.
Yo, for a second I thought he was serious. That was the
Nah,
quickest.
I mean,
Yep,
bro,
Sam Darnold.
This is
utter that guy name, man.
it's kind of crazy because, bro, this guy is just 3 years in the league, and we're already starting that conversation of him being like Michael Jordan. Like, why not every year?
Insane.
Patrick Mahomes is the MVP this year. He's the MVP last year. He's the MVP
God.
next year, and he's MVP in 2 years. He's
Honestly,
on a different level. He's the Michael Jordan of football.
it's so crazy. It's
He's
so
playing
crazy.
Madden in the real
He
world.
really is.
Uh,
Wow. It just, I'm speechless.
Bro,
This
can
guy
you-
already
can you
has
really-
3,000 yards. He almost has 3.5K.
He's
Just still a
got 30
couple games
touchdowns,
left.
6. We still got like 5 games left.
I think he has the number one QBR in the
QBR, you
in
already
the
know
league.
QBR is QBR.
Oh my
uh,
days, bro! This guy's easily.
He always puts
Russ
like
was
10.
there. Russ was there, but he
Russ-
kind of choked that out. He's
Yeah,
there.
because-
He kind of
okay,
choked that
but
out.
listen, Russ has to play with less though. He doesn't have Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce.
I mean, yeah, of course, but for sure. I mean, he got DK. He got Chris Carson. He has
that
more.
defense though. That defense
Russell
is giving
Wilson's
up
just
Pocket.
playing
35
like
points a
shit
game.
second
Pocket.
half of the season.
No, yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah, but
think
I
that's
feel
right.
like I feel like Russell Wilson like literally always chokes out an MVP race. Like it's
Yeah,
kind
but I think now that he's got Chris Carson back, they're gonna keep winning. And if he doesn't make turnovers, like it's hard. It's hard to catch Mahomes, bro. He's on a different level, but let Russ get one, bro.
kind of.
Just
Yo,
one.
listen, Carson Wentz kind of outplayed him yesterday.
Oh, that was
Kinda did.
embarrassing to watch, bro.
It's kind of
and-
embarrassing, bro.
It's gonna be really embarrassing when the Eagles somehow win the division.
Fucking, I don't even talk about that. But yeah, Pat Mahomes,
Patrick
MVP.
Mahomes.
Mid-season though, like Ahmed said, anything can happen. But mid-season awards,
Did we miss anything in?
no, I don't think so.
I think you guys said everything.
Yep.
So that's it for today.
Is there?
Yeah,
Jeez, dude,
That was
what
a
an
good one.
episode. Action-packed episode.
that was a good one.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Man, you know what I
Focus
forgot to
all the
mention
time.
in the beginning of the episode, guys? I forgot to mention that from now on YouTube, we're gonna be posting clips separately from the whole video, but we're also gonna be posting the whole video.
Yeah.
So if you guys, obviously, you guys always have the chapters there, but if you guys ever want to just tune into a clip, you know, when you're bored, rewatch something, we're gonna have
Why
those
not?
up for you. You
Doing
guys
it
know
for
what
you
to
guys.
do.
Making it easier.
Doing it for the fans.
Making it easier.
But you guys know what to do. You know our socials, Twitter, Shirt Be Skin.
Follow us. Share
everywhere.
us. Yep.
The sport's been great, honestly. So thank you guys. We're
Oh,
hitting almost, I think, 100 plays / views per episode right now.
We're
So
moving. We're growing.
Thank you.
Shout out India. For real.
What else are we big at, bro? And
I
all
don't
the
know.
so yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys.